been recording.
Oh wait, you know how we gonna kick it off? Hold on, I still got it.
Oh, you funny as hell. Oh shit. Damn.
Hold on, here you go.
Right.
Oh, y'all already know what it is. What's cracking?
Yo,
What's bracking? We back for more.
Turkeys on the roof.
Turkeys on the motherfucking roof.
turkey's getting baked today, man.
Turkeys getting baked today.
Real baked.
Oh, y'all hear the voice, y'all know what it is. All right, before we even get shit started, y'all know how we gonna kick it off. We kicking this off like we kick them all off. This episode of Turkeys on the Roof and all episodes of Turkeys on the Roof is sponsored by the good people over at MediCakes and my nigga Kush Chef. Each and every week, get your treats. We got lemonades, we got cookies and cream bars, we got motherfucking peanut butter cups, we got cereal bars. Nigga, we got hot plates on the weekend.
My man's got turkey bacon right now.
Motherfucking Philly cheesesteak, egg rolls with a side of fries for your medicinal pleasure.
You know.
So, this podcast, our podcast, by Turkeys on the Roof, sponsored by MediCakes. Yeah, man, y'all already know what it is. Check my mans out on Instagram at MediCakes Edibles. And get your shit popping, bro. Just take care of yourself. Like I tell y'all every week, take care of yourself, man. Treat yourself right.
Like what I said last week. Quit bullshitting with yourself.
Quit bullshitting with yourself.
Medicate yourself.
For real. Shit, I mean, after that shit, we got a special guest in the motherfucker today, shit.
What is looking like?
We got Kush Chef in this bitch. Fuck you talking about?
Yo, what's the deal?
Fuck is you saying?
What's going on?
Shit, man, how you been?
Everything is good. Life is good, like Mitch would say. You know.
Shout out to my man Mitch. Not enough of you niggas know who Mitch is. That's what's wrong with you niggas today. Niggas don't.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
niggas
yeah.
know who Mitch is, but they don't know who Mitch is.
Right, yeah.
That's the nigga from the meme that everybody be. It's like Michael Jordan. You niggas don't know who Michael Jordan is. Michael Jordan's a meme.
That's fucked up.
I seen a nigga get the crying face tatted on him.
What?
I ain't seen that shit.
Hell no.
That's where we are. Niggas get the tatted face, the crying face tatted on them because that's the most important thing Michael Jordan's ever done.
Became a meme.
It became a meme. That shit crazy.
It's a new one now though. When he got that drink, that bottle in his hand with that smirk on his face. You see it?
He finna take some down. Mike gonna take him some down with that.
Boy,
That's crazy.
for real.
He
Yo,
looking
I heard-
real aggressive.
I heard the man Mike walked up to this man at a restaurant and offered the nigga $300 to sleep with his wife.
Fuck out of here.
Like in his face.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's disrespectful.
Like I've heard, like the stories that I've heard people, they all say Mike was.
First of all, just 300.
I mean,
How bad was Shorty?
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
saying.
trying to figure out. Just 300. So, what she look like?
niggas got bills.
You right.
I mean, if you at a restaurant that Michael Jordan is also eating at, I imagine you 300 probably ain't gonna make or break you. So you could probably turn that down.
That might have been his last day he was spending at that restaurant.
That's also a good point too.
Hey, fuck that 300. Me personally.
So you swinging on Mike for offering you
I ain't
300
gonna
for your wife?
swing on Mike, but I'm gonna tell his ass he can move around.
300 and shit.
He gonna
His
tell you,
wife really gonna look at him like.
for real, like. So you
What's
gonna
that little
agree to
monkey?
this?
We talking about memes. That little monkey. That little white one.
Right.
300.
That shit crazy.
Nah, we off that.
Yeah, we just
Fuck all that.
we finito on that.
We off.
But shit, man. Shit. How did you? Cause a lot of people don't know. Okay, Kush Chef is the owner, operator, and head chef. Shit, only chef.
Only chef.
Only chef.
I'm the only everything right
Only
now.
everything at
One man-
MediCakes.
one man
Motherfucking
army
My
out
Birdman shit, I ain't trying to pay nobody, so you know.
Oh shit.
all this
alright.
shit in my pocket. Fuck you saying?
Hand rub.
For the time being, once everything gets straight, you know, gonna open the team up. We got plans, but as of right now,
See,
I do it all, Mr. Do It All.
it's better this way as opposed to having a team and still keeping all the bread in your pocket. That's a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a little different. The team doing work though. That's if the team doing like Wayne and them niggas was doing work and Birdman was
They
pocketing
doing
bread.
mega work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you owe Tiger 12 million still?
I Tiger hold 12 man. He ain't really.
That would.
That's all you owe. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot for Tiger.
That's what I'm saying. He got the new song.
Unless Rack City sold someone. I mean, Rack City and what was that other song? Lap Dance. Them probably.
That was a
did.
mixtape song though.
So his biggest song probably that Chris Brown shit.
Deuces.
The fan of the
Yeah.
fan shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that was a mixtape. Chris Brown did you a favor and put it out as like a project, but
Part 2 came out.
nah, B.
Rack
but-
City.
Rack City, bitch. Rack
Put the
City.
lime in the coconut and twist it all up. People like that shit. I hated it.
That shit
What
was.
the fuck is that? Oh, Coconut Dude. That was like the first song niggas was vouching for him for.
Yeah.
That was it.
Right.
That was it.
I don't know what else to say.
Shit, it ain't nothing else to say. It's Tiger.
Yeah, man.
You running. You gonna run out eventually. The compliment is gonna come to an end. Fast.
No disrespect. though.
No, he got a new song out that I kind of like.
Didn't even hear it.
Me neither. I ain't gonna stunt. I used to like Tiger though.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna do it. Like, it's a lot. It's certain. I don't follow him, so there's certain people who shit I just don't hear. And then that shit I have to come across.
I
Cause
used to
there's
like.
people who I fuck with and I don't hear they shit. I be like, damn, when the fuck this shit come out?
I used to rock with Tiger though, so you know I can't even stunt on him.
You used to look like Tiger.
I look like everybody on the sun.
That's
You used to look like
Nigga
Tiger.
got the low cut, then they get the dreads.
Now you look like Wiz.
fucking Wiz.
that's a fairly
My boy
valid
told
point.
me the other day at work I look like Nipsey Hussle. Got the shit.
Niggas just be talking. Niggas just be talking.
It's alright, man.
But no shit. Chicago, born and raised. We always bigging up shit that's Chicago.
Somebody also told me I look like Tayshaun Prince when I had a low cut.
Stop talking, bro.
Oh,
Stop
I'm just
talking
throwing
to
names
me.
out there, man. I'm
Stop
just telling
talking
you.
to
Enjoy
me.
business.
Bro, I was pissed off.
Mid-range on lock.
Fuck that.
Funny as hell.
Nah, man. How did you? Cause you got an official. You got like a legitimate culinary background.
Real live official tissue.
So you went to Le Cordon Bleu?
Yeah, I started at Julie. Shout out to Bill. But yeah, I was cooking at
Shout out to
Julie.
Julian.
I was cooking. I started sophomore year. And then I just was doing that shit. We used to do like competitions, and it was like only a couple of us that really kept going and took that shit
Wait,
serious.
y'all niggas had home ec?
What?
Like a home ec class in Julian?
We call it culinary arts. I don't know what home ec is.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, you right. Culinary arts.
We just straight cook. Home ec is like show you how to do other shit too, right? Then you know how to knit or something too?
You know what? That's a valid point. You might be right. Home ec was like home. It was home economics. Yeah.
Our shit was straight. When we went into class learning about shit, learning about the procedure and shit,
Yeah.
we was in the kitchen.
Damn.
I was certified all that shit before I even had a job. And then I took that shit again, but yeah, I went through all that shit. Won a little competition, you know, little shit like that. Shout out to Bill.
Shout out. Don't I had a
I was
culinary?
in culinary arts.
You fucking right. I don't. You know what? Morgan Park might have had one, and I ain't know about it. We had a fucking pool though.
Shit, everybody had a pool.
Yeah, we had a pool.
They ain't never showed me how to swim though.
I didn't want to learn how to swim.
What the fuck is the point?
What you mean?
And they closed our pool down to remodel that bitch for a year and a half. So my whole gym class I didn't have to swim. So
Yeah,
wait, so all of us had pools and none of us learned how to swim in the bitch.
I don't know what they was letting us play like football, but I used to be really down there in the deep end with the thing like, gee, show me how to swim. What happened when I go? Show me. They
I
was
wasn't
like,
fucking with it.
but I couldn't even fucking tread water. Not even with a fucking jacket on.
Now,
Damn.
I did take culinary arts too, but when you was late, you had to clean. So you know I was like late every day for 3 years. So I know how to clean shit real well.
So you know how to clean all the shit in the kitchen. The
This
knives,
nigga
the
never
blade.
was on time. Y'all had 2 periods, didn't y'all?
Bro, you wanna know when I went on time?
Nigga got dropped off he got a ride
Yeah,
every
you got
day.
right every day.
Auntie was the reason I was late every day. She was late. It made me late.
Why you ain't never catch the bus?
Fuck that, because if I catch the bus, I'm just gonna ditch. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then catching the bus from where I was to school, that's a trip. That's the Warriors, bro, all over.
You
Yeah.
talking about the Warriors.
You gotta fight to go to school and fight to come home? Fuck that.
Oh yeah, cause Herman's here from King Drive.
Nigga, too many hoods and schools.
Yeah, so you gotta drop this nigga off. Cause you gotta drive through the danger zone.
Man, niggas march from the J, man.
Facts.
Right? Niggas march from that shit.
Nigga had to take the bus home though.
I'll take the bus home. I'll take the bus home.
Shit, niggas ain't got no choice.
Damn, man.
For real.
Unless you ditch, leave early.
I know a couple of them. I'm gonna get up out of here early so I don't have to catch that.
I mean, I was always with the guys when I got out of school, so shit, you know how shit go. You kind of straight then.
Man.
All us got off at the same stop. All us going to the town.
Damn, that's kind of fucking me up. Y'all had culinary arts class though.
Yeah.
I know how to clean though, not cook.
That's funny as fuck. That's fucking hilarious.
I know how to cook. I know
hilarious.
how to cook a little bit, but I definitely know how to clean.
You had 2 kids. You was,
Bro,
wow.
I was getting
Wait, so it's
wow.
a double period class?
Yeah.
So you in that bitch for like an hour and 30?
Second and third period, bro. Don't worry, I never made it on time. So
That's crazy. Truthfully, Bill wasn't having that shit, but who didn't want to go cook?
For real, like if I would have had the option to take the class,
bro, I know how to mop very well.
that's
I do
wild.
all that.
That's wild.
That's hilarious.
It is what it is, bro.
So you started at Julian, and then from Julian, the culinary arts class, then you left Julian and you went to the Cordon Bleu.
Yeah, went out to the A right after school. Shit, went to the Cordon Bleu.
How long was you in school at the Cordon Bleu?
The program was 21 months,
Okay.
but shit, I think I dropped out twice.
No shit.
Hell yeah, I think that shit was just, after, I ain't gonna lie, after a while, I was trying to trap and shit. And that shit I stopped feeling that shit, so I dropped out. Then my OG called me, because by the time I had told her I thought about dropping out, I was already dropped out. So I went back, and then shit, I picked up where I started. Then I made it all the way to the end, and all I had to do was get a job, but I could never find no job. So then shit, my auntie finally plugged me. Her ex-husband, my uncle, plugged me with somebody, and I got in a gig. I worked that gig for a little minute. I'm like, shit, I've been working. That's all I gotta do for school. Let me just go sign back up for school and just keep doing what the fuck I was doing.
For real.
And then shit, I did that. And then I finished. So I started in 2010, but I officially graduated October 2014.
Okay.
And then all that time, like 2013 was when I really started like cooking in the real kitchen and learning everything. And shit, that was Levy. I worked like the Georgia Dome and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work in a bakery, so I used to cook peach cobbler for like not Arnie Duncan. The dude that owned the
Arthur Blank.
Yeah, Arthur Blank.
Yeah. The Falcons owner, he owned the
Home Depot, all that
soccer
shit.
team. Yeah, the nigga he got that check.
I used to make not for him, like hand it to him personally, but
Right.
the shit I used to make used to go like to his suite and shit.
Yeah.
So shit, I learned all that shit, and it's this dude named Sean. Sean was like this country street nigga from Memphis, old head. Shout out Sean.
Memphis 10.
He used to be on my ass, so he showed me how to really focus and do that shit. He used to teach me a whole bunch of street miscellaneous shit on the side, but that's my homie.
Right.
But
Reach one, teach one. You know what I'm talking about?
and then shit, after that I left, I went to the Hyatt, but the Hyatt was when I really got on some like fancy shit. I learned how to make that shit I really wanted to do and to order and all that shit. So I learned a whole bunch more there.
Wait, damn. So you started off in a. Wait, so you started. Damn. So you done had a couple high profile gigs and whipping up.
I only worked 3 jobs. I only had 3 jobs. My first job was at 21. So I did Levy for like a year and 10 months. I was like 2 months away from like 2 years.
Right.
But when I left Levy, I left to go to the Hyatt. And shit, I went there, learned how they did shit, learned how to do more, how to cook more, got my wrist game real proper. Then I came back home, and then I started working at Italy. I worked at Italy for like damn near 2 years. And then shit, by that time I was already, everybody know, even back in Atlanta, I was already considering doing edibles and shit. I just kept speaking that shit up.
You did, I remember.
Yeah, like, if niggas who know, I used to call them and tell them I was gonna do this shit.
I want motherfuckers to, but hold on. I want people to think about that though. You just said that for Levy was, what year was that?
2013.
2013.
I was 21. I got my first job at 21.
So you talking 2013?
Yeah.
2013, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So when people look at you now, it would be like, this nigga just popped up out of nowhere, this nigga this and this nigga that. No, this nigga been working.
Yeah, no, I had been working.
He been working and putting this energy in and building this momentum to make MediCakes what it is today. That shit just don't happen overnight.
Definitely.
I fucked up a lot of batches. I know I did. Shit, I sold to a couple motherfuckers when I was at Hyatt, but people were saying like it's you know what I'm saying? But shit, I had already knew when I came back. I was fucking with this shorty, and she used to stay like on the north side of town. I'm like, I could really kill over here.
Right.
And that kind of, I had already been planning on coming back. That shit kind of just inspired me or whatever. I'm like, when I come back, I'm gonna make sure I do shit like this. I came back 2015. Yeah, I came back like October 2015. And then shit, I just worked Levy for a minute. I mean, not Levy, Italy. I worked there for a minute. Then like the end of 2016, like a little bit before Christmas, I kicked MediCakes off.
So how did you, okay, let's take it back. How did you make the crossover from like traditional French style cuisine to we're gonna let the guest spark up today. How did you make the transition from traditional French style cuisine, which is I imagine what they teach you in school, to wanting to make edibles and adding cannabis into the foods that you was making for people?
Shit. Truthfully, I don't really. I think one day I just kept, cause a lot of people don't know. Like I started like the stoner I am now, just smoking heavy shit. I started this like 2011 from being down in the A. Niggas know back before that, like in Chicago, shit like my senior year and shit, I wasn't even smoking.
You know, went down there with this nigga almost died.
Yeah.
Cause I ate that fucking Popeye's biscuit. High as hell, cotton mouth.
But motherfucking, I started smoking with my roommates, but everybody else was just smoking. I started getting on some real behind the weed shit. I started trying to learn names. Niggas know I didn't got booked for trying to grow and all that goofy ass shit. So,
Right.
but yeah, I can't. But I mean, all that came about was just cause shit. All that shit I learned in school, I see motherfuckers was doing edibles and shit like when I started doing. But I'm like, everybody do the same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit since the fucking 60s, since the hippies been out.
Shit, since
You see
before
brownies,
that shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see brownies, motherfuckers be like, oh, are those special brownies? So that shit cliche as hell to me. I'm like, man, I know how to really do this shit, so I'm finna try and fuck people head up.
I remember when I started trying to make edible brownies, boy. Shit was wild. But it got people lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I'm making edibles in the kitchen.
What
And by that time, remember we was already talking. I was
Yeah.
playing with the shit, but
Yeah.
you was doing it. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead, do this shit back my way.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I need to kick this shit off. I was tired of work back then and all that shit, because by this time I'm like, I hadn't planned on working no job that long, no way.
Was
like,
it hard to, what was harder? Working the job when you knew you had bigger shit in mind, or actually leaving the job once you had been there for a minute to really take that
that
step?
job wasn't shit.
See?
I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell it, let my arrogance tell it, but let my old chef tell it. I was like the second where I was in that motherfucker. And I was the only nigga in there. So I used to throw motherfuckers off, be like, this,
Always catch a nigga off guard.
you know what I'm saying? They used to be like, damn, he know what he doing. I used to fuck up shit. I used to always be in that high and shit. But after a while, the atmosphere in the kitchen got so crazy and I got tired of that shit. I'm like, I need to go on here and start trying to do this other shit. And then shit, I met my girl now. And we started, you know what I'm saying, we started kicking it and she opened her kitchen up to me. So shit, after that, you know what I'm saying?
Solid.
She fucked with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I told her, this was when we was just cooling, but I had been told her, like, I got other shit I'm trying to do. And she opened her kitchen up to a nigga and shit, we took off. I started doing shit slowly but surely, but I'm like, I ain't finna keep doing this shit everybody else got. I know how to really work my motherfucking wrist.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do shit everybody else ain't doing.
Look at the flick of the
You
wrist.
know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to do shit in store home.
I remember when he was like, man, fuck this job shit. I saw the Facebook status.
But-
I'm like,
I remember that shit.
But
Right.
see,
I'm
niggas,
like-
the whole time when I first started, I was still working. But shit, from between motherfucking me trying and shit and eating it that night and then being so high I wake up late for work the next day,
yeah.
to having that shit and people beating my phone down while I'm at work and I'm, you know what I'm saying, looking at my phone, you
Right.
ain't supposed to be looking at your phone. I'm like, man, that shit getting
Remember
weak.
them days, nigga phone it's jumping in your pocket
You know what
like
I'm saying? So, motherfucking with all that, they really fired me. My job really fired me, but I wasn't really gonna quit because I had been trying to transfer, but I'm like, man, I'm just gonna let them fire me so I collect their motherfucking unemployment.
yup.
But
Run
I
it.
ain't gonna lie.
Run it.
I never went and filed that shit.
Nope.
I just took the fuck off. I just
I
started
ain't
doing
fuck-
my own little shit.
Fucking with
And-
unemployment, no way.
I went from there. Motherfucking, I've been doing this shit since.
Man, that unemployment shit it's one of them things where unemployment, food stamps, like that government assistance, I fuck with it if you really need it, but in situations where like it's not a dire thing, I think it's one of them things that like keep you on this wave, like keep you in the system when you really don't want to be in it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't want that shit. Remember they made me get that shit. Now,
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Now they want-
If they think you bullshitting, they ask for the bread back.
that's what happened. So like, damn, y'all not gonna help me pay this money back though, but y'all forced me to get this
You
shit.
said the who? For the what?
Unemployment.
Oh,
Like, yeah, if you take out that unemployment shit, and then they find out like you was working or you wasn't looking for the jobs like
Oh.
you said you was, and make you pay that shit back
fuck all that shit. I ain't talking about
at all.
Bro,
I did my own thing, but that was like my whole. That was really kind of, I guess, what I told myself to comfort myself for me to really be like, all right, I'm gonna fall back on this
Word.
if needed. But you know, I remember putting on Facebook, I'm like 100 likes and I'm gonna quit my job, and everybody know
I
I
remember that shit. I'm like, man, this nigga bullshit.
I never
I was
quit
trying
my-
to like that shit a million times.
a whole
man.
bunch of people liked it. Some people was like, nah, don't do it. But I'm like, shit. Truthfully, I was gonna do that shit regardless, but they ended up firing me. I'm like, bet. Soon as I got fired, I drove to the crib and I hopped right back in the kitchen.
Worked
That
out
shit
in my
funny as hell
favor
when you be in
anyway.
the I'm finna quit, but I would rather you fire me stage at the gig and shit.
Yeah.
Like, man,
Before I started working,
fuck all y'all.
you know
I'm
what I'm
gonna come
saying?
to work tomorrow.
I was like, shit.
Come to work
Before I started working, they were like, before you start, can you come with me? I went down to HR.
Oh, that's the shit that hurt. That shit hurt when they catch you.
I knew that though. I had already clocked in though. I'm like, why the fuck you ain't catch me before I clocked? You know
Yup.
what I'm saying?
And that's the one they always catch you right after you clock. Hold on, my nigga. You know what? You can fire me on the clock. I'm gonna clock out, but I want these 17 minutes though. Pay me for these 17.
They'll mail you that couple
Yep.
cents.
You ain't even gotta worry. I got direct deposit. You ain't even gotta worry about mailing it to me.
Oh shit. Yeah.
No, but shit, that been my motherfucking journey. So, I mean, what's that like 5 years?
Shit, that's 5 years working it. Not just that don't even count the school. That don't count none of the schooling that you had, cause that shit count too. That's another part I think we overlook a lot. Like, that's practice. That builds good habits,
Yeah.
fundamentals. That shit that we sometimes take for granted. But like, that shit you was doing at Julian 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Oh, that shit definitely
Today,
builds up, bro.
that shit, that's all a part of the momentum that you got today that's, you know, helping build.
The cool part is, not only do he know how to make the shit, it tastes good.
Exactly.
A lot of edibles I've had from other people, they get me high, but that shit be nasty. I be like, nah,
Okay,
I
so
gotta eat this shit.
how do you feel about the I don't want my edibles to taste like weed people? Because I feel like it's one of them things where I don't really know if it's an ingredient. I don't know if you'll ever be able to like alleviate
No.
you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like, okay,
Oh, we fancy today. What you talking about?
Yeah, we can bake.
I feel like,
This shit on 450.
how can I say it? Like, you know you're gonna kind of smell it or taste it or whatever. But aside from that, like a chocolate chip cookie supposed to taste pretty nice.
Yeah, some motherfuckers be
Sometimes
be
I be
asking-
having cookies that don't taste like shit.
Yeah,
I just
you
get high.
taste the weed.
Yeah.
I done had people, they be like, do it. You know, how do I be like, man, first off, I'm gonna tell a lot of people, I don't really eat the edible. I can't, cause if I eat that shit, ain't shit gonna get done. So, motherfucking.
That's fair though.
you know
That's
what I'm
fair
saying?
though.
So, I try this shit like when I ain't doing shit, I'm cooling. I test it, but I had a lot of other people try that shit for me. I like, my little brother ain't never too far away, so I was like, hey, bro,
Right.
come try this shit. So, motherfucking, people, they just be like, how do it taste? Because, oh, I had this from so-and-so, and it was, like you say, it did the job a little bit, but it tastes like weed. I wanted to,
Tastes
You
like
know?
dirt.
I'd be like, shit, well, taste it. Hey, everybody say my shit straight, so
No bullshit.
taste yours. I mean, taste this and you tell me.
It fucked my head up when I tried a cookies and cream bar. And it fucked my head up because I like cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is my favorite shit.
See,
Cookies and cream is my favorite shit. So I eat the Hershey, you know, the Hershey bar is a lot. So when I tasted that motherfucker out, yo, I'm like, this is the motherfucking Hershey's bar.
because that's, don't say Hershey. I don't want them to sue
You right, it ain't Hershey. I apologize, I take that back.
That's not Hershey.
It has a
It's a cookies and cream bar.
It's a cookies and cream bar.
White chocolate and a chocolate cookie mixed
Pardon.
together. That's what it is. It's not even an Oreo.
You remember earlier, that's they peanut butter cups.
Right.
They peanut butter cups.
Yes.
But
The cookies and cream bar tastes immaculate, like the way I expected it
but
to taste.
that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like, I want to make a everyday candy or some shit you see when you go in the store, and be like, I like this. I want you to be able to be like, I'm eating this shit and I'm getting high off it at the same time. Like, I get to eat my favorite candy and get high from my favorite candy instead of smoking and then going to buy a piece of, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
This is nice. What is this?
that gelato, man,
Oh man.
they're dope. But you know,
I had called it a dank wood.
we don't know none of these names. We didn't.
No,
I don't know none of these names.
I don't know none of that shit.
But no.
that
what-
shit's smooth.
But no, that's kind of what I really just wanted to do, and the stuff that I've been doing now, I just kind of wanted to make it like really what ain't nobody else doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to build my own lane, cause everybody doing it, and you know what I'm saying. But it's
Yeah.
like shit, how many people can do this? So I've been thinking. I done took days off before. I done went crazy, low key, trying to make sure I stay away from everybody else. What the
Nah, I
fuck
feel you.
everybody else doing?
Because I remember the first time we were talking about what was gonna be on the menu, and
Oh yeah.
I just started throwing out the shit that everybody always start with, like you making brownies, you making cookies, you making muffins, and you was like, no.
Yeah, he was like, man,
No.
that shit basic.
No,
I'm like,
and I was like, in my
alright,
mind, I'm
alright.
thinking like, well, damn, what
Alright.
this nigga? What else is it? And then when I started seeing what was coming out, I was like, huh?
I
See,
didn't,
like-
I didn't even think about it.
This last little shit, my last.
You can do that?
That's what that's
This
the,
one blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
that's- And I ain't gonna lie, when people be saying I be having to get credit, I don't get a person the team they self credit, but people be like, I ain't never seen no lemonade before. I be like,
That shit-
no, it's people out here with juice. I'm surprised you've seen mine first, but like I wasn't really the first one to do it, but a lot of people would be like, they be shocked when they see the lemonade. But I want
Yeah.
you to be shocked.
That
Because
was
motherfuckers
very
was
funny.
already coming to me like, you got Kool-Aid, you got wool. I'm like, no, but I'm working on the juice.
Yeah.
And shit, by the time when I got the juices down packed, I'm like, man, I got some new shit I'm trying to do, and that's when I just did this motherfucking banana pudding.
That shit look like, I
Peach
didn't get none of
cobbler.
that. That shit look like it
You
was
know what I'm
great.
saying? And I'm really trying to. That's my whole thing. Since they, you know what I'm saying, make sure I got my own little thing, because I know how to do a little more. And motherfuckers lucky. Everybody ain't trying to pay $15 for shit, because I really break out that shit that you can't even fucking pronounce. That's what I really want to do. Like I remember telling my little brother,
He said, I'm being nice to you niggas right now.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And that's, I ain't gonna lie, that's real shit. Like I said, I worked at the Hyatt and
You know
Eataly. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing no motherfucking brownies. That's little breakfast shit. A
Yeah.
muffin is for breakfast.
Yeah.
You trying to get baked, You trying to get stoned? You trying to get, man? Like I say, I'm trying to.
I lived in Seattle for a while. You remember I lived in Seattle for a while, so that is the first time I ever saw or had like a liquid form, like THC in a liquid form. You are the first person that I know that I ever came across that I could talk to that made it though.
Yeah.
And I was like, that shit is the gummy bears.
No,
How did you do that?
it was a time. It was a time when I didn't believe edibles existed. All right, I was in high school. They were like dro pops. They call it dro pops. I'm like, man, this motherfucker lie. Ain't no fucking real thing. But you just got a sucker and you eat that shit and you get high. I didn't believe that shit. That shit is real.
Yeah.
Fucked my head up when I got my first real edible.
But
Damn.
whole time I forgot to mention when I first came back, my cousin had already been telling me about this little team he kicked it with that was trying to kick their edibles off too. So I kind of joined their little team too for a minute, and that shit was like. One dude was like the little supplier. I was supposed to be the chef. Other shorty made the oil, and then the other nigga, I guess it was just his idea.
Okay.
So he was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know how to. Yeah.
But we weren't really, you know what I'm saying? We weren't really clicking. And I guess, because when I first linked with them, I was telling them the same shit. My whole mindset been the same shit. I don't want to do that brownie cookie shit. That's the 60 shit. That's been my whole fucking thing since the longest.
Come up to speed.
And motherfucking, we weren't really clicking. And we ended up doing little shit like brownies, cereal treats, and cookies.
Yeah.
We probably did like 2-3 batches. And I was like, I don't want to do shit with y'all. And shit, I just kept working for a minute. And then shit, time came and that opportunity came and I jumped on that motherfucker. And shit, we ain't looked back. And shit, I done did ice cream before this shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done did the ice cream sandwiches. There's so much shit I be wanting to do and
What
bring
do you
back.
have a favorite?
I like that though.
A favorite treat that you've done yourself where you was like, or no? Yeah, what's your favorite thing that you make right now? I asked you that.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
I
'Cause
mean-
that's like asking you what's your favorite child. Is it?
Cause people like, yeah, I guess, cause people like everything. I got some top. If you want to ask me my top sellers, like people, the shit that people like the most. But me, I be surprised that everything I do, I be shocked, and I be so shocked. I be sometimes, if the shit don't sell or whatever, I don't even be mad that it don't sell. I be like, y'all want fucking with that? Like I thought people ate that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I be like, my OG went to culinary school too. So I grew up around that shit. My grandma didn't own shit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never, my OG used to make cheesecake all the time, so I hate cheesecake to this day. But I make that shit, and people love that shit.
Because that's everybody. Cheesecake is everybody's favorite dish.
And then-
Cheesecake is good.
Yeah.
That shit is nasty.
I feel you. I
Shit is
think it's
nasty.
delicious, but I feel you though. Like I feel you. So, do you remember the first? Do you remember your first edible? Like the first thing that you ever ate that was edible?
When I
First
was-
time, the
when I
first
was-
edible
when
experience.
when I was in the A, me and this girl, she had grabbed them from her homegirl. Well, her homegirl knew the person who sold them, so it was probably like 5-6 little sugar cubes. The whole time, I still got the picture on my Instagram. But it was like them little soft little gummy sugar cubes or whatever.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they like this big.
Nah, they're a little smaller. And they look like the little gum ice candy that's a square, but it was a
it's
gummy
square.
form.
Yeah.
And I ate like
My
2 of them. And we smoked, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really know what was what, so I did like everybody else did, but they was like 2 little ones. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they did.
Right.
That was my first fucking experience.
Okay.
But my first real one that I remember was off my shit. I made a brownie, and I gave my girl a piece of the brownie, and then I tried half, and we was high. But I sold some, and everybody was like, it could be a little better. So I went back the next day, made some more butter, and I tweaked the fuck out of that shit. And we overslept. I think that was the day she might have been off the next day, but I low-key damn near overslept, didn't want to go to work, I think I called off. That might have been
Probably
that day.
didn't go to work.
That day might have been the last straw for them, and they was like, "It's cool, you can use your last vacation day for this day." And I don't think I came in because I was too fucking high, and I woke up still high and not wanting to even go back in the kitchen and cook for them.
Nigga was off all that.
And that was just like off a piece. But I remember my girl went out with her like cousin or some shit. And it might have been to her brother New Year's Eve party. She was high as fuck. And she was like, I don't even know how the fuck I made it back home. She came back in and went straight to sleep.
What are those? Are those
Cicadas.
they cicadas?
Yeah.
I thought they came out like every 10 years.
That's why I didn't say that, because that's what I was really
that
thinking.
shit must happen in another state. Them bitches be here every year.
I do remember though.
Trying to call for a mate and shit.
No, I do remember being young here, being when we was little niggas growing up, and they like the cicadas was like a thing because they only happen every
And they on trees.
so many
The bitches
years.
is ugly.
I was just gonna say them motherfuckers ugly.
I don't even talk about them. But I was at work one day, like last week. I was just flying around. I'm like, all right, man, I don't fuck with y'all.
That's
huge.
what the noise is in the background when you hear like the
That loud.
like that whatever that shit
Sound like
is.
a
Those
buzz.
are
That's for those who not in Chicago.
Right.
Or familiar with the noise.
those are cicadas.
If you
And
know, you know.
okay, so now we know the time. Cause they only come out, and then it, like the last couple episodes we
like
shot, they
towards
been
late.
late.
June, late
Yeah, they not here. It's cause they all gone, so it's early. So they only really in the midday. That's good to know. Okay, yeah.
I don't fuck with it.
Mm-mm.
That nigga spun around me, and I just, you know, I got a shell on my dread over here somewhere. So, you know, there's one over here too. So, you know, sometimes they swing, shell hit you.
Yeah.
I'm walking, and I just felt something. God damn, my shell must have hit me. I'm like, it hit me kind of hard this time. And then, you know, my head's down. So when I looked back, it looked like it was like the color of my, it kind of blended in.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, them is wings. I'm like, yo, that shit huge. And I smacked it off me. I was pissed off. I was pissed off. That shit pissed me off so bad. Because I hate them things. How the fuck you land on me? And they say they blind. The fuck?
Oh, that's how it is.
How the fuck you get to me?
Use it this way.
Right. See, so yeah, them cicadas. That shit wild as fuck. And then when they die, they leave them big
It's a
ass
shell.
shells. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's what the noise is in the background. But fuck.
That's all good.
Grinder. Oh shit, nice. My fault. Nah, you said you went to Julian.
Yeah. Class of 2010.
What was it like growing up in the city, going to like a city high school, and now you like a black business owner operator in the same city where, you know what I'm saying,
Shit. It's straight, you know what I'm saying? High school is straight. I ain't really got too many complaints, you know what I'm saying, as to where it was really any. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that because I got to some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's straight, you know what I'm saying? I try to, the difference between that and high school, I say, and what I got going on is shit. I had, like, you know what I'm saying, niggas had different little shit going on and different mindsets and shit. And shit, coming back now, you could keep that same mindset, or, you know what I'm saying, you could really grow and, you know what I'm saying, come above what your ass used to be kind of doing in school and shit. You know what I'm saying, as far as how motherfuckers was looking at you, what you used to be getting into and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, so I don't know, I think it's good because to me it's like, I'm showing motherfuckers or it's certain people who know, like, they be like, you know, I don't know. Can I, what you just asking, from my point of view, because
Yeah.
I want to say, like,
You
you know what I'm saying, because I'm finna say, I want to say, like, from mine, I'm thinking of their point of view, and I'm trying to not really worry about how they looking at me, but I'm noticing, do anybody else notice it? You know what I'm saying? But I think it's, you know what I'm saying, straight or whatever. Like, I'm rambling because I'm stoned. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, you know what I'm saying?
It happens.
You know what I'm saying? I say all that to say I think it's straight because that's another reason why I came back home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I asked a wild question.
So like I got people.
I asked a wild question, but to get to now that you saying that though,
that's what I initially started saying, but I kind of wanted to elaborate.
Nah, it's because it's, you know what, it's a journey to get here. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like just growing up, going to high school here, being from here, it's a certain pressure that just comes with, like, I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you go to other places and then you live in other places, it's not the same.
Right.
Even though it's loose when you growing up, going through all of the shit that you go through, when you get to other places and you know what I'm saying, you start living around other people down in Atlanta, it's different down there.
Yeah. But I say that to say like like all right, I did what I did in high school,
Right.
Cooking, did whatever, but to come back and then be doing what I'm doing, it's like people could be like, I went to school with his ass, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was leading up to. People like,
Yeah.
I went to school with that nigga, so you know what I'm saying. It's great because it's people who never shot with me and really don't have to, because you know what I'm saying. I know them from school, and I know people. I know them. I know they tell people verbally and not even via web or nothing, because people be like, oh, so and so told me about you, and I'd be like, who?
Right.
Or sometimes the name throw me off. Or they say that they be, oh, so-and-so, man, they said you've been doing this forever, you know what I'm saying? That shit means something, because niggas know. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it was decent. That's
It
kind of
means something to come back here.
And niggas know, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did, and that's what I was going for and all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I've been waiting on your ass to do some shit like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm happy, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy your ass doing some shit and all this, you know what I'm saying, all that, and shit, just to see how motherfucking grown. Cause like I said, I used to get into shit. Exactly. So motherfuckers know me for whatever, and then they be like, all right, he on this shit now. Especially in school and shit, you know what I'm saying? I was bad as hell my last year, but you know what I'm saying?
Shit be going on, man. Shit be moving fast in your year.
But you know what I'm saying? Shit. For me, I look through other people's eyes and say like they fucking with me. They proud. Son ain't really got no opinion, I ain't tripping on that, but you know what I'm saying? I think everything is straight. So you know what I'm saying? For me, it's straight because it showed. This, you know what I'm saying? It's like my face card. So it's like I done did what I was stepping up to do. You know what I'm saying? Like getting out my whole, since I was like 16, I've been getting prepared to, you know what I'm saying, come back and do whatever. So, I don't know, it's straight. Plus you showing all that in the city, you know what I'm saying, where a lot of bullshit can happen, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't really staying out the way and shit. You know what I mean, if you're really doing too much. So for a motherfucker to be able to come back, keep their head on track, and you know what I'm saying, make something positive out of some shit. Shit, that shit straight to me. It give motherfuckers a different insight on how shit is here. You know what I'm saying? So
very true.
That's how I'm looking at it. Damn, I was just dope.
Oh no, go ahead, yeah.
But oh no, didn't I put weed in here already?
Yeah.
I told you, we baked on this bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For real, like
if you watching the visual, you see me.
If you
on
listening,
the roof, I'm high as hell.
If you on the roof, you baked on the roof.
We are doing some other shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what happened if you on the roof.
But I feel like they can tell when things have.
I'm saying, like, yeah. They know what it is, cause they fuck with us. They know what it is. But no, all of what you just said, I think it's important to say, cause I think in high school, if I was growing up in high school, when I was growing up in high school, to know somebody like you, to see somebody like you doing what you doing, that shit would have been beneficial. And helping me, you know what I'm saying, narrate. Because I see what it's doing for me now to know you and see how you pushing and moving forward. So to see it in high school and then to see you come back and then do it here, it's important. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, this nigga, he got the school finna kick off in Akron tomorrow. First day, I promise, the LeBron James school.
Like a real school?
Real school.
Oh.
Real school. I promise.
See,
that's the name of the school.
That's some shit like even though I ain't gonna lie, even though I do all this weed shit, I want me a bakery, but I want to do some shit like if you want to cook, I want to be a part. I want to be a part of some shit at least for the city I came from, where where people can go, shorties growing up, however old you is, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. Go ahead, you want to learn how to cook, bake, do some other little shit in there. I want to have like a little program or a little spot for that. Right.
Oh yeah.
But that's the type of shit I'm on. And I mean, shit, everybody should fucking do that. Niggas should come together and do that. But everybody should really want to be like the LeBron that they say.
For real.
Cause Jordan ain't never did shit for New York, or fucking North Carolina. None of that shit. He ain't did shit. But we got shoe store, but and the motherfucking steakhouse. But that ain't shit you motherfucking learn from.
Michael Jordan is not from Chicago.
They might not even have your ass.
Like if you niggas don't know.
Okay, well, yay.
That's another. Michael Jordan is not from Chicago, so
he ain't never did shit. But you know,
when you be looking at Mike like he don't do shit for us, he's not from here.
You right.
Look at New York, he don't do shit for them either. But maybe I don't know. I'm not from there.
Hell no.
But Ye don't do shit for us.
That's who I should have said.
I seen a nigga with a Donda's house shirt on when I was on the bus. He had a Donda's house shirt on. I was like, that's dope. I think it said.
OG. They had that little project going and shit.
I think they still do. They got the bread from somewhere. I don't know what it is.
Didn't they change the name?
Really, I think they changed the name because Rhyme Fest and Kim got into a Twitter beef and
the niggas was wilding on
they was wilding on Twitter and now
Rhyme Fest got into it with who?
Kim Kardashian.
She was like, hey, we gonna have that shit.
Right.
6 hours later, they had that shit.
Right.
6 hours later.
So
Ryan Fest was, I think Ryan Fest was.
Where they had.
He some shit changed. Some shit went down, and they was like, all right, yeah, we told you so.
Like certain people aren't a part of what they were a part of 6 hours before what just happened. So
he was with this program at first.
Right.
He was like
Donda, you know Donda West, that's his mom's name. Right. His mom's name is Donda, yeah.
So, hell
like
yeah. Ryan Fest tried to, you know what I'm saying, he got down on that shit all though, you ain't never heard about that?
I heard
he tried to come at Ye and shit on Twitter. And he was like, nigga.
Wait, he tried to come at Ye?
Yeah, he was like,
see, I thought he got into it with Kim and Ye stepped in and was like, hey, fam.
Kim stepped in on him for Kanye.
Okay.
And was like, well, you got us fucked up.
Yeah.
We finna have that shit.
Just
just for your ass.
Ron Fest got on Twitter and said some shit to the effect of,
you ain't did shit for this program for your mama.
This program,
but both of them were part of the program.
It's named after like Kanye's mom.
I remember seeing Ron Fest
then they was like,
and stuff.
I think Ron Fest like actually runs it here in Chicago, like at least the Chicago branch of it, so to speak.
Right.
He said he got on Twitter and was basically like, "Ye don't do shit for us."
He just randomly came out and said it.
I think he's like asking for like I think it's like in the financial situation. The company is in like a financial situation, and Ye said something about them. Maybe like I don't know. Ye said something. Ryan Fest didn't like it, so he got on Twitter and was like, "Fuck that nigga. He don't be doing shit for us."
Oh, see,
and then Kim was like, "Hold on, hold on. You just asking for money, da 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 da, and like now this is ours, like ours.
Like we took the company."
Yeah.
She like G, cause she like G. Your ass is fucking tweaking.
Right.
Who the fuck you think? All right, let me show you. She basically was like, all right, say less, B. And they was like, all right, yeah. Ryan Fest ain't here no more.
Oh, damn.
He ain't here no more.
For real.
All right then. You've been off a little more than you can chew. So
I don't know what niggas be on.
I'll roll with that then.
Yeah.
bit off a little more than he could chew.
Kim got some people out of jail. She got some people pardoned.
Some people or one person? That lady?
It possibly just one person. I thought it was more, but possibly just one person. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
that's
being
decent.
I'm
That's
hoping.
good.
That's all I'm saying. Like she
That's
got
good.
somebody
And then,
out.
You know
I
what I'm
don't-
saying? It was a black lady who I don't think she really did shit to get put in there.
Yeah, like I don't really care what she got somebody out.
Moves.
You
But I ain't gonna lie. Who was I watching yesterday? Watching another podcast yesterday, and they said they pretty sure Kim can't really do all that shit on her own.
That's how I feel.
She had like a team, but that's good. That's
Like
she
I
was
don't
just
care. That's what
Right,
I'm saying.
right,
You know what I'm
right. She
saying?
had like
Yeah.
a team, and she kind of did what Kanye and Steve. They said she kind of did what Kanye and Steve Harvey should have did. You know what I'm saying? Go in there, but talk about something. Y'all ain't even. They don't even think y'all really talked about shit when y'all went in there with that man.
You went in there and took some pictures and shit.
Okay.
Talked about rap albums.
Okay.
But yeah, that shit.
Well. I mean, I don't have anything else to say.
No, it ain't. There's nothing much more to say. I don't even really know how we got to Rhyme Fest. Oh, I seen somebody's shirt. We started. I remember I said that.
But I do got a question though about some shit I done seen on Twitter earlier this morning.
Okay.
What's up with Boom?
No, fuck. I had to think of. See. And that's why it's
funny.
That's why it's fucked up though. When you kick when you kick what you are off with what he did, that's the reaction to when I hear your name all the time. Now I laugh because that's what I think. Like when I saw the shit you was doing, this nigga funny. Even though you was serious, I was looking at you like, man, this nigga funny.
Wait,
So now, like, I really do. I hope you okay. That's,
right.
Yeah, like I hope you okay. You said you heard.
Oh wait, you talking to this nigga right now?
No, I'm just talking period. Like I
Oh,
hope
okay,
he
okay.
good.
If he were
yeah.
to ever hear this
Gee.
podcast,
Right, nah.
you know,
If he ever in his podcast, when he hit a podcast,
He probably gonna hear it now because somebody gonna tag that shit. Now people gonna tag it. He gonna hear it.
look, this is what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. I think he shot himself. You know what I'm saying? That's just
On purpose or on accident.
how many times you get shot? Twice?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Man,
I ain't trying to shoot myself, not twice either. What the fuck? Hell no.
gee.
Like
Oh.
maybe once on purpose and then the second time as a
Oh, no.
reaction on accident.
Alright, I'll take it back. But that shit just fucking
Hey,
crazy.
this is not
He got that
funny.
shit sitting like right here. I ain't gonna like
See that shit too close to your dick and your femoral artery.
Bruh.
Like, nah.
You right. I take that back.
I don't
I
know.
don't think you shot yourself.
You not
I
gonna
did
do
for a
that on
split second.
purpose.
That's a wild spot
Yeah,
to shoot.
like,
Maybe,
no,
maybe it's the drugs.
You seen that movie?
That nigga, hey, look,
Forgot what it
niggas,
was.
everybody be saying
Right.
Zans and all that shit. Niggas get crazy shit off Zans. The next thing you know, sometimes they fuck around, wake up in the motherfucking cell or some shit. I seen that on the meme. I never seen nobody really. I know, but ain't no telling what motherfuckers do.
It could
'cause
happen.
They
It
don't
could-
even remember.
Yeah.
So if he's sitting in the room off whatever, because he been off some shit for a minute. Y'all saw him on no jumper. He was on no jumper, falling out and shit. So whatever he been
out
off
to
for
the
a minute.
wall. Wow.
He fuck around, be happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
damn.
fuck around, did shoot himself twice. Fuck that. I take my shit back. He fuck around, did off
That's
all them
wild.
goddamn drugs.
Hey, but man, that pain gotta be something else, bro. You wanna do it
Like
twice.
that's what I'm saying. Like I hope he good,
Man.
regardless of whether
Yeah.
he,
Drugs,
however
boy.
it
This
happened.
nigga sitting on there crying and shit. I'm like, what the
He
fuck?
like, what the fuck did I do to myself? He had to wake himself up. His ass thought he was out of there. He ain't know what the fuck to think.
Oh, that's not to where you gotta pop
Gee,
two.
yo,
I told you the first one on purpose. The second one gotta be an accident. Like, bah, bah.
hey, ain't no telling, man.
This shit is not funny. Boy, that shit wild. I don't know what's going on with people in this world, man. But he always seemed like he seemed like a clown. So I couldn't even really, I couldn't really see nobody wanting to shoot this nigga because it's like, man, this nigga so good. He is what he is. Like, I don't even want to fuck with the nigga because he's so
You right, but
loose.
some motherfuckers be people hate people just to hate people. They be like, man,
I don't
I
hate
see
the
this
man.
nigga, I'ma smoke this nigga.
You know,
And they fuck around, get on that shit.
that deep to
but-
me. Like, man, he's
I don't know.
goofball.
That's what I'm saying. So if everybody know that, or if everybody thinking that, damn, who would shoot Boom because they know he a goof? What's the
Yeah.
only other?
That's how I'm feeling.
Man,
I'm saying though, he a goofy, but what if he got a strap though?
that's not. That's what I'm saying. So now
You
you're a
get
goofy
shot?
on drugs. Okay, I don't know. I ain't gonna speculate on. it.
Right? No,
You know,
I'm
tell
just.
him. That shit fucked up. I
It's-
forgot that was the point we were supposed
That's
to
what
make.
we. Yeah.
I got on some whole other shit, but that shit fucked up. He had to be inflicted with a gun wound, regardless if it was self.
But that's what I'm saying. When you do, like when you known for what he known for, ain't this kind of just what come with it when you get popped? In this type
No,
of
this nigga supposed to be a comedian. He ain't no fucking
Right.
trap god. He ain't got a fucking. You know what I'm saying?
He just
Niggas,
do shit.
niggas
He
will
do
knock his ass out or something.
He do shit for clout.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will probably
That's it.
knock his ass out. Whoop, you know what I'm saying?
Beat him
whoop
up a little bit.
Whoop him a little bit, but they ain't gonna pop his ass.
Wait, so he's a comedian?
You never seen
I mean,
the video?
he an Instagram.
I've seen the
entertainer.
video.
He
No,
ain't no
I'm-
comedian. Did I say comedian? He
He
an
a-
Instagram
he do
person
shit
with
for
a lot
clout.
of followers,
He
cloud
do.
chaser. You know
He
what
want
I'm saying?
attention. He want motherfuckers to see him do dumb shit. So
You
just
saw
gonna
he
do
was
it.
on what's the name like a week or something ago on his live. I ain't gonna lie, I saw that shit. He was on that bitch wildin'.
Always wildin'.
He's on that bitch wildin'. I don't even follow that nigga. I went and looked that shit.
Nigga be wildin' out here. bro.
But then they deleted his shit.
Wildin'.
Made him do another one, but I ain't gonna worry about all that shit. But yeah. Whether it's for entertainment or drugs have really got to you, where you can scribble all that shit on your face
Man, he wild.
and do the shit that you doing.
He's the Joker, boy.
Right, you go through a little joke.
I'm saying some
shit.
clowns you take serious.
I'm saying though, so alright. He probably did get his ass popped for fucking around. You can't keep saying one or the other. You can't keep saying who would shoot Boom and then be like, but he, you know what I'm saying? He do this dumb shit. He gotta know it come with him. Not one or the other.
Facts,
Facts.
Fat.
So what? Did he shoot himself or did somebody say, man, I'm tired of this nigga? But he fuck around, shot himself, scared himself, shot himself. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was crying.
He and that
smoking
bitch
and
like,
crying.
what the fuck did I do? Woke himself up off them motherfucking drugs. He had to feel. He probably was numb, man. I need to feel something.
Yeah.
Them drugs do something to you, boy.
Man, I'ma shoot myself in my motherfucking.
I
Down
can't
this.
feel nothing. I can't feel no pain.
No.
I'm fucked up. I'm woo.
I'm not popping myself.
I don't want to shoot
But look,
myself. I'm not gonna shoot
this the
myself
thing,
up
though.
here.
But look, that's the thing though.
Take a,
He gotta. If say all this shit happen. He fuck around think like I can't kill myself because I can't see the love and shit or whatever I get on the internet. But if I shoot myself and I'm still fucking alive, I can see every fucking thing.
Right.
And I would know how niggas feel.
Man.
But I ain't gonna comment and be, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna mean the same because your ass ain't dead. But
Hey, that's fucked up. What the fuck is going on in
the,
this world?
the internet is fucking crazy.
People chasing clout.
That shit,
I don't
drugs
even want-
and internet.
I don't even want people to know me.
I mean, shit.
Not like I don't crave
Yeah.
attention. I fucking hate
Yeah.
that attention shit. I want you to know me, but I ain't begging for attention, bro. I don't like attention. I'd rather be off in the corner somewhere. I don't want everybody around me, phones out, taking
Yeah.
pictures with me. Get that shit away from me.
Niggas keep doing all that dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie. Funniest thing I ever seen that nigga do though. They wouldn't let his ass talk at the They wouldn't let his ass talk at the school. He like, bitch ass motherfuckers won't let Boot Gang talk at the school.
I
But
seen
again,
that shit.
Hey, I got $2,000.
He climbed on the
motherfuckers
fence
went
and
crazy.
yanked that shit.
That nigga
Well-
threw that shit. I'm like, gee, this nigga fucking crazy.
That shit was funny as hell.
But no, that's I don't know. And if his ass would have passed away from those severe gunshot wounds,
Cause that's
I'd have been like, I remember that one time Boom Cans went to the school and threw
for
$2,000.
real. That's-
But no,
Alright.
Yeah, nah.
Since we're on the topic of people getting popped, did you see the trailer for Power? And we still have to catch up on it.
what episode y'all on?
Alright.
It's funny that you should ask that.
Y'all funny as hell.
Funny that you should ask that.
Funny. No, so check it out. The
This
deal,
actually tells a couple of things right now.
right? The deal is still on. The deal is still on. We will catch up to the season finale of season 5. This season 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so the deal is still we haven't. We
No.
on episode 1.
Of what?
1.
I've
What the
never
fuck
seen
is-
Power in my life.
Hold
Right.
on. I mean, look.
I've seen 1 episode.
I think I saw we saw
We
the
saw
same
the same episode, and it was
wrong.
like the season
Hold on,
finale
what
was
episode?
He
season
said, but he
3.
throw this shit. He fine. Damn.
Y'all wild as.
It
So,
was, yeah,
what-
that was
alright.
a loose night.
What-
I remember that.
why y'all ain't. Why y'all took so long?
I
Y'all
don't
just never thought to watch it.
I just ain't really care, bro.
I understand. And I talk to a lot of people like that, but people be like, man, let me tell you, the people who be over here like, am I the only one who don't watch Power? Fuck y'all. We don't give a fuck that y'all don't watch it, because all I see is 50 likes from 50 dickheads. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas ain't really seen that who intentionally don't watch that shit, man.
No,
you ain't watch that shit.
No, that's not.
No, that ain't y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That ain't
yeah.
y'all. I'm saying the people who just, but then there's people like, I see people talking about it, I just ain't never got a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
And then they be like, man, I'm gonna go and start on this shit. Them two different people. The ones who do that, they're finally, after like 4-5 seasons of the first episode, they be like, all right. G. And then I be so mad at them people, even though I be like, what took y'all so long? At the same time, it be like, you got everything to catch up on. Plus what we doing, so you ain't got shit to, you know what I'm saying, wait on.
For real.
Yeah,
We done waited on season, I hopped in like season 3, I got on board. I used to watch that shit going to work, coming home from work. I used to sit in the car, watch that
For
shit
real.
in the crib, just watch all that shit. Then shit, by 3, I was waiting on 4 with everybody else. 4 went, we like, gee, this shit is crazy. 5, but I'm glad y'all finally on board, decided to watch it, but
Yeah.
y'all need to go ahead and catch up.
So now, like, we got a deal. So we made a deal with everybody. We made a deal with the listeners that we gonna listen. I mean, we gonna watch. Like, we gonna catch up by the end of this season. So the last episode, we gonna watch it with we gonna be ready to watch.
Oh yeah.
the
Oh,
last-
so y'all gonna be done by then?
Yeah, we gonna
Oh,
we
yeah.
binge
Oh,
watches.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
binge watch
binge
shit.
watches. Well, we binge watch everything we
Yeah,
talk
hell
about.
yeah,
you
we
know
do
what I'm
too.
saying?
Alright. Yeah, but the trailer definitely made me want to check it out for real now. I'm on that.
No, Power raw as hell.
I'm on that.
And I don't
'cause-
know, I don't even,
Yeah, I saw Kendrick Lamar in that now. I'm like,
I don't
oh,
even know how
shit.
many times I can tell people, just watch it. Give it, I tell people, because I think the first 1 or 2 episodes, I was like, alright, this shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't really remember. But I tell people, give it around like the 4th episode. By the 4th episode,
Okay.
you like, alright, this shit raw as fuck. And then you know how you be at the end of a season, you be like, damn, I can't wait till this come out.
Alright.
Y'all just keep going, keep hitting play, keep hitting play.
I'm gonna be quicker to check it out now because I saw my homie in that, man.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna watch that tonight. See, the only thing I don't like when it comes to Power, even though I have the same opportunity, the same app, I pay for the same shit everybody else get, I don't like watching my shit on Saturday. But then again, I was like the same kid who liked to open his gifts on Christmas. Cause on the day of, it don't really mean shit. I'm like, I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just don't give me that same feeling. So shit, when everybody be on Facebook talking about, oh, Power was, I be like, man, shut the fuck up. And I comment, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Get your goof ass on somewhere. Niggas post pictures, so I gotta unfollow motherfuckers for a day. You know what I'm
So
saying?
Power
That shit
comes on
every Sunday.
Sunday.
But that shit dope. Like I can't say
Sunday
that shit
nights?
on- Yeah.
Of course, Sunday.
But people, if you got stars, you can watch that shit
Damn, that's gonna
on
be.
Saturday.
Oh, but it's
You can watch the episode
Star shit.
early at 12 o'clock or some shit.
Because I'm a Walking Dead fan. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead. Bitch going at 8 o'clock.
Man, I don't know what it is, but I can't watch that shit.
That's cool. I'm into zombies. That's
Yeah,
all. You're probably
that's-
not into zombies.
I'm like,
I'm a zombie fan. That's all.
I I like that shit on Call of Duty though. That shit go crazy.
Is that what does that rank in the top games?
What?
The zombies, specifically the zombies version of Call of Duty.
Listen, females will play zombies.
Facts.
Right.
Females would be like, I don't play the story mode, but I'll play zombies all day.
Zombies is probably the best thing
That
that
shit
ever happened to Call of Duty. I swear to
That
God.
shit is zombies the
my
best
bad.
feature?
Black Ops though, because Warfare don't have zombies.
Is Black Ops the
It's a
best?
Black Ops thing.
Best Call of Duty?
I like Black Ops more
No.
than Modern Warfare.
World War, what's the name got the one I got? What's the last one
World,
that came out?
World War
II
II
got it, yeah.
They
That shit-
did that. That's not Black Ops or Modern Warfare though.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
That's back in World War II.
When people got the following them series and shit, I ain't really paying no attention. But people like, oh, I like Black Ops better. I like all that shit. I don't really know.
It's just under Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's just all of what it is. But people be,
It's two different ones.
what's the difference?
It's like it's a Call of Duty is the title of the game, but like it's like different.
Yeah, they got Black Ops, the
Right.
Modern Warfare.
And they're
Yeah.
the two main ones. Modern Warfare is what it is. Modern Warfare, you got futuristic guns and everything.
And people don't like that shit.
Some people do, but also, say you sprint and you hold the circle button to slide or whatever. Modern Warfare don't do that. On Modern Warfare, you run, you hit circle, you just kind of like come into the duck motion. That shit look weird.
Which one is that? On what?
That was on like two of Modern Warfare. But on Black Ops, I remember the first time I was able to dive out the way of a fucking bullet. You sprint on Black Ops, you hold circle, you dive. Boom.
Yeah.
You landed prone, you proned out, you still
It's
shoot.
like the game
But
got.
that's on World War. But you just
That's neither one of them, no. This is a whole new one.
Like, is it a World War One?
all that shit wrong.
Yeah, I
I
don't
shoot
think so.
all that
I would
shit.
call probably on PlayStation 2. Remember, I bought the first one because on PlayStation 2 it's I think it's PS3. 2 or 3, it's a Call of Duty called. It's another called World War, and that's the first game Zombies was on. It's on
Really?
Yeah, I bought them all.
On PS2?
PS2 or 3.
That's crazy. The first
The first
zombies-
Call of Duty was like Call of Duty. Like I remember buying Call of Duty 4. It had a red 4. It's only story mode. There was no multiplayer mode. It was just story mode. Call of Duty used to be a story mode game.
Black Ops was the first Call of Duty game I ever played. That was the one that you ever played. The first, was that that wasn't the first zombie. That's what I always
No.
say.
The
The
first one,
first Zombies is World at War.
I always thought it was Black
the
Ops.
first one I played was Modern Warfare, I think. But that shit had it on there because I remember I beat the game and then as soon as I beat story mode, they led me into zombies and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I remember that game.
And then I had unlocked that shit. And then I remember me and my little cousin because I played that shit on his Xbox. That's why I'm like, damn, y'all got this shit. Hold on. And I played the story mode, beat that shit in like the weekend I was in my pop's crib.
That
And left.
shit, I don't be fucking with Modern Warfare. And then Black Ops is like you're like it's in the name Black Ops. You're not in an army. Like,
Yeah.
you like Spec Ops and shit.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So this game, they let these niggas you get dual pistols on this. So let me most of them usually hold one gun. The first game that lets you shoot, bow, 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 bow. What? Changed the game for me. I love it. I like the story. The story mode to it too is pretty dope. So yeah, I don't really like Modern Warfare that much.
Nah, yeah. The Black Ops. So Black Ops is probably the.
Like Infinite War, I feel like that's part of Modern Warfare's roster because it's something war. Black
Yeah.
Ops is Black Ops because Black Ops 4 is gonna come out. It's just going up in numbers.
Yeah.
Even though 3 supposed to be last one, but thank you for 4. Hopefully it's better.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that.
So check that out. I fuck with Call of Duty though. I be trying to get into Battlefield, cause I play Battlefield. I kinda like it, but not as much as Call of Duty.
Battlefield 2 realistic. And that's kind of how I feel. It's more realistic than Call of Duty is, and I don't like it.
I don't remember which one it was. I ain't like the. Nah, it might have been Infinite Warfare.
I didn't play Infinite Warfare.
I played it, but that shit was like some real futuristic shit. I ain't like that shit.
Only Call of Duty games I buy is Black Ops. If it ain't Black Ops, I won't play it.
You did tell me that, cause
Yeah.
I stayed coming over here. I think I asked you twice. You play what's the name?
Modern Warfare, I'll be like, nope. I will not buy no Modern Warfare games.
That shit Call of Duty. I'm bad.
I bought one Modern Warfare game, and it was Modern Warfare 3 with dude walking on the front. The survival mode on that game was busted.
I just really got into. I've been had like 2K and shit, but I just really got into like playing my story mode and shit. Any other time than that, I usually play somebody online or something, but I'll be on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But
You do. Yeah.
But I done did that shit. Like, I done general that shit like 3-4 times. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna play 2K. Plus, I spent $50 on my cheap ass. I'm like, I might as well get my youth. I'm on that second season now, so you know.
Would you want your kids to go to the army or the service?
What? Hell no, it's a war out here already.
It was like neither.
Neither.
That shit crazy.
Would you want your kids to smoke bud?
Or
Just. Fuck.
I mean,
At what age would you be cool with finding out that your child smokes?
I mean, cause there's kids out here that, bro. I've seen a lot of stories. I mean, there's kids out here who be needing like.
need or just start recreationally smoking.
We was talking about last week, the governor in Colorado, he just signed this bill that allows nurses to prescribe CBD oil to K through 12 patients or K through 12 students who got certain ailments.
Like, I was watching this Netflix series, you know, they be trying to ban weed and shit like that. She said, like, her child has some condition or whatever, but the marijuana helps.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Not consume, I don't know how they would consume it, whether the child would actually smoke.
No, okay.
They probably use
I'm
like some
talking
little
about-
shit. Ain't no
See what I'm
telling.
saying?
Okay, so like perfect example, you a chef. If your kid had
You asking me would I use? Hell yeah. If they had a condition, would I use something that's gonna help them get through the day?
Nah. I'm talking about if your kid just loose, like we was loose when we was growing up, and you just I picked up the wrong brownie today.
How old are you? I mean, well, shit.
13,
if you picked up
14,
the wrong,
or the first time I smoked, I was like the first time I recreationally smoked, I was 13, 14. So if I had so if your 14-year-old had
did you have it on purpose or did you be like, man, I'm gonna eat a brownie that's got weed in it?
nah, like I had it on purpose. Like I wanted an egg roll. Like Pops got an egg roll, so I wanted an egg roll.
And you went and took my shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, I'll be like, shit, no, I wouldn't even be mad.
Like at 14.
I would laugh because for two things. Shit, like I said, I got high, so I can't be too mad. I ain't gonna be one of the motherfuckers who used to do all this dumb shit, then be mad when my kid do it.
Yeah, like
You know
they
what
ain't
I'm saying?
loose. Like
So-
you got them straight. They ain't loose.
Right.
You just like.
So she really ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna have to really do no. I mean, I don't know. I would just laugh. I'd be like, see, that's what your ass get. You
That's
know what
how I
I'm saying?
feel. Yeah,
That's what your
that's
ass get.
how I feel.
But you know what I'm saying? Shit, it depends. The funnier thing would be, but I wouldn't even send you to school like that. But I should fuck around send you to school
You
like
know,
that.
it's like
But
go through.
Enjoy that shit.
Go through what I went through.
No, matter
You
of
can't even
fact,
send them to school like that.
yeah,
bro.
look,
Over
Yeah,
with.
cause
this the
yeah.
thing. Stay here and enjoy that shit. Go ahead and enjoy them little 8 hours.
Yeah.
Have your own little field trip in your room today.
Wow.
But no, I wouldn't even be mad. I don't know, but if I find your weed,
Like they stashed it
if
away from you.
you gonna have to let's see how this shit come. I ain't gonna go in your room or do nothing. But if I just find that shit, let's just see how this night go. And you better hope I don't sell you your shit back. But, but motherfucking, no, I can't be too mad because nigga, I smoke. So it ain't I ain't one of them people that's gonna be like, what is this doing in my house?
Right.
Ooh, you went in my shit and got this. You know what I'm saying? Where you get this shit from? But you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be more so of that than, what are you doing? Get out. Go to so-and-so house. We don't tolerate, you know what I'm saying, nigga?
I always, when I look at my niece, I always look at like if she came and hollered at me like, yo, at 14, I'm trying to get high. But
Yeah,
right.
But this what I say. Shit, if you know about it by this time, if I tell you no, you gonna go with somebody else. You ain't no telling what you getting because you new to the shit, and I could have sat there and had to talk with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you come to me but shit, if I feel as though still if you come to me at 12, 13, shit, even 14, because when I was 14, I snuck and did it. You know what I'm saying? I think I smoked twice for like that was it for like the next year and a half or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, if you come to me, I'll tell you, shit, I prefer your ass wait, but you know what I'm saying? Now I put you on game, but
yeah,
I could tell you about it. I ain't just gonna strictly say no. That's how a motherfucker be like,
I show your
and that's
ass
how all
a
that
no.
shit happen. But we could talk, and then I'll be like, man, give it another. But if you 14 and you come with it already, I find and shit, you drop it walking in the house.
Let's talk it out a little.
You gonna have to roll that shit up and explain to me where you get this shit from.
Nigga said roll it up.
You gonna have to roll that shit. Oh, you was finna go match with your homie? Hell no. Tell her you call her back.
They gonna roll it up, smoke it with you while you explaining how you got it.
Hell yeah. If it ain't some bullshit, I'd be like, gee, throw that shit in the garbage.
Now I'm gonna let your feelings for real.
Sit down and spoil it.
But no, I can't really be, you know what I'm saying, one of them. That shit lame as hell. You might as well talk about it. Ain't nobody really talking. It's just like, it's illegal. It's a gateway drug. Next thing you know, you be smoking crack.
Bruh.
Reefer
And niggas,
madness.
niggas was in 8th grade. Niggas was coming to school high. I'm like, damn, all right. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I smoked like freshman year. I smoked with some girls. I graduated 8th grade with. I smoked with them. And then shit, I smoked like 2 more times after that. And shit, after that, that was it for like the next so-and-so. Then I started selling that shit.
Amazing.
Cut that part out. But no. So no, I don't know. But no, I can't really trip too much. It just, we'll see how it goes. If she don't like it, she don't like it. I ain't even going, but I'm be like, when you do decide, when you do hear about it, come holler at me. Cause niggas gonna know, you gonna smell that thing under your door, that thing gonna be so motherfucking
For real. That's how it go.
No,
Yeah.
it all depends, cause shit, it's 2 on really.
Man,
I got 2 girls.
if you come to me and talk to me, if you could come ask me about it, like you said, it's just, alright.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you know about it?
Yeah, like
I'ma be-
I have a real.
I'ma tell you
Let's have a,
this.
come on, sit down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so smooth.
Come on, sit down.
I'm gonna be smooth as hell. I got it.
But it depends. Like I say, if I find that shit,
I ain't gonna tweak out though.
it be hell no. If I find that shit, I'm either gonna sell it back to you and you still gonna have to roll that shit up with me, or I'm just gonna smoke that shit. Right. And you gonna have to come like, did you see anything around the house?
Now I know where your spot is, so now it's gonna come up missing. Now I'm gonna
I ain't gonna take it though. I would never go in no room and be like, I found this. But
some parents be bugging
you
up.
come
boy.
in, huh? I'm gonna be like, all right.
Some parents be bugging
What's
up.
up? Go
That
ahead
shit
and holler at me.
drugs now.
Yeah, that shit lame as hell.
You want drugs?
Will Smith, Jaden probably smoked with Will. He probably definitely smoked.
I
with
can see
Jada.
that. The nigga got his own
He probably
shit.
definitely. Will might not smoke. He probably. I
He
feel
too
like he
mature.
definitely smoked with Jada.
Jada Smith?
Maybe. I feel like Jada Pinkett Smith might smoke,
You don't fuck
or
with
she
Jada?
might eat edibles.
I ain't gonna say I don't fuck with him. I don't really listen to his music. I know about him. You know what I'm saying? Him as a person, I ain't got.
Yeah, I fuck with him as a
But
person.
I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
That Icon song.
That's what I'm finna say. I know his ass go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The Icon song is pretty cool. It's pretty
And
dope.
then, my bad.
No, you're good. I just fuck with him more as a person. That's
Yeah.
all.
I don't listen to his music to be like, oh, he raw as fuck. I ain't the fan. But you know, him and Will, they be going crazy. Will and these, yo, what's up with Will and these? I've been wanting to ask people, what's up with Will and these fucking well done production ass Instagram videos? Y'all see
Me
this
too,
shit?
bro. I be like, what the fuck, man? Who take this man?
I be like, G, you
phone?
supposed to. I be like, all you gotta do is fucking hold the button, do whatever you gonna do, and you know what I'm saying?
He maximizing the
He be
capability of
flicking
that shit.
doing little effects. I be like,
He's shitting on
and then
everybody.
you can't do shit but sit there and watch it. Sometimes you damn near shed a tear from the shit he said. You like, man, let me unfollow this nigga. But you
Man.
never unfollow the nigga because you want to hear what else inspirational shit he got to say.
No Will Smith slanders, bro. We fuck with Will because it's like, yo, you dope as hell.
Like,
You
man, this
got
shit too
bars, you can rap, you can act.
What? Oh,
All of it.
say he can rap.
He can.
Gee, y'all really fuck with Will Smith music?
Yeah.
What songs? Let's see what songs. What songs?
Play
Like
it.
some recent shit?
No, I like.
You like that
I like
switch?
that big Willie style shit.
All
It's
that
my
shit. That shit.
That
the,
switch
Oh.
shit kind of dope for a dance song to
The
a
shit
club
he
or something.
made for the Wild Wild West movie, all of that, like if any of them songs played, it would be like,
You
No,
fuck with-
no,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
You talking some new shit?
No, I'm talking about that old shit, like
did you hear the Instagram, the rap he did, like the dad
When he was in the
rap
booth?
he did, yeah. when
That
he
shit
out
was
there.
hard.
That shit was raw
That
as
shit
hell.
was hard to me.
Like he,
But I'm saying, was you really fucking with like Will Smith on his music? I ain't saying you could listen to a whole album to say Will Smith still really, or was that just like, damn, that was a raw ass 60-second clip, or some shit that took him 15 years to do?
it's Will Smith songs in like all my playlists.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't saying he
Most
ain't
of my
that
playlists.
nigga, but I'm saying he really rap. That you got in there. Name some songs. Name me a Will Smith song. Now I ain't saying you got no raw songs. I'm just saying name me a bar
Now-
that you like.
Now rap,
That's a
nah, like he
fair
just
point.
like a. I wouldn't say.
He ain't that motherfucking nigga. Will Smith is that nigga. But I'm just saying, like, rapping.
I feel like he did it because he felt like he could, but acting is his thing.
But I ain't gonna. I feel like
started-
I'm contradicting myself. You might have to cut this part. Keep it in there so people could be like,
Parents
this nigga
just don't
contradicting himself.
understand. You don't fuck with that, like,
I was fucking with it when I heard it on Malibu's Most Wanted.
but you don't fuck with it like as a song.
I never really.
The rap
I ain't
for
heard it. I heard it, but it ain't like G. Cut that Will
so
Smith
like, do
parents,
you
just don't
consider? So
understand.
you don't like as an MC? Would you consider?
I'm gonna say this. What I was gonna say. I can't think of the name of the song, but what's my boy name? The rapper who don't care about shit. He from Long Beach. I can't think of his name right now. I don't know why. It's fine. It'll come to but.
No, you talking about
But look,
No.
anyway, he said the songs like I was saying, like Will Smith is that nigga. He had them few songs when we was growing up, but he ain't got no shit where you be like, gee, you know what I'm saying? Ever since then, he had these raw ass cuts. That's what I'm trying to say. But I can't think of the name of the songs though. But
that's what. Every time he say
what's
that,
the song Nas wrote? I'm going to
I
Miami.
mean, yeah.
And all that shit was raw. We was young as hell. That shit was
It's
the
still
motherfucking
like
cut.
if it came on right now, it'd still be like, yeah.
I fuck with that shit in my playlist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Alright.
Man in Black, that's my
Sorry,
shit.
Will.
No,
I ain't,
no.
I ain't say he wasn't no good actor at all. Will that nigga. Only
Yeah.
movie I don't think I
Yes,
ever
yes,
seen
y'all.
was only thing movie I never seen Independence Day. I'll say that.
I've seen that.
I never seen Independence Day, and I didn't see the movie with him and his son, and everybody said it was terrible.
I didn't see that.
But I Robot, I Am Legend, Bam, all the Bad Boys, all that shit raw as hell.
Yeah.
He that motherfucking nigga, but
How you feel about that shit on Netflix though?
Vince Staples.
Vince Staples. Shout out Vince Staples.
Shout out to Vince Staples, man. Yeah.
I don't know why Vic was coming to my now.
That's all
you
I
niggas said that, like-
yeah, nah. Shout out to
It's on Netflix called Bright with Will Smith.
Oh,
and
that shit was wrong.
yeah.
You fucked
With the
it?
orcs and shit.
You fucked with it?
Yeah,
the movie
I ain't
with-
really
A
get
lot of
like
people
the.
did not fuck with that.
I fucked with it because I saw where he was coming from, but I forgot who was kind of supposed to be who. But it was really like I think everybody different type of shit, and there's racism. Some people really sticking up for their community, whether they in the department or not, and
Right.
all this other shit.
Yeah, it
'Cause
was.
He ended up getting shot because his partner was an orc, and there was an orc that got down on Will Smith.
Right.
So everybody was like under the suspicion. Plus they had been telling Will Smith like, dude ain't shit, let him go. He wanted your ass to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? All this other shit. Or it was one story, one thought of the story. Don't quote me, y'all. I'm high. You know what I'm saying? I saw that shit one time, but it was good. You know what I'm saying? But
It was decent, yeah.
you know what I'm
Check it
saying?
out.
But he, you know what I'm saying? They think he just let the orc go and then all this other shit happened and so and so. But he kept sticking up for dude. Like, nah, this ain't about that. And he kept fucking with dude and then some other shit. I fell asleep. And
I
woke
didn't
up and watched
understand
rest
the
and all
plot
that.
of this.
That's what I'm saying. It was just a good movie.
Yeah.
The plot. That's
What
what
the
I'm
The
tweaking on.
movie with him and Jaden,
I never. What's the name of it?
I do not remember. I remember watching it though.
Jaden is like the same name.
It's
Oh,
I'm gonna get to you because I know both of them.
they're not
That's facts.
Anna.
What was I saying? Oh no, the movie with him and Jaden. The movie was really for Jaden. Like he had probably 2/3 of the movie.
So Jaden's
3/4 of the movie. Yeah, it was a Jaden movie. Will was more of a supporting role in the movie.
I never saw
supporting
nobody to
supporting actor.
turn it on for me to get a glimpse. So that's why I never saw it.
Yeah.
But everybody was like, that shit was terrible. So I was like, we just gonna roll with that.
A lot of people think Bright was terrible too, though.
It was.
You got a point.
He got a lot more.
But then again, I'm gonna say this. Wasn't that like, so what type of movie was the movie him and what's the name? That was like some weird out of space shit. Like they was in a different time and shit, right?
Who?
Him and Jade, him and Will.
Yeah, it was like a space. It was like a futuristic
Sci-fi?
style movie.
Yeah.
Sci-fi movie. Thank you.
Other than Men in Black, I don't like sci-fi. What's sci-fi like? Alien versus Predator and all that
Yeah.
Science fiction.
shit?
Yeah, Jaden has like a inherent fear of something that happened because of a tragedy when he was younger. And now he's like, Will gets injured and stuck on a plane and he's immobile. He's not able
I'm
to
gonna watch
move.
it. I won't sound closed-minded.
And it's,
So
yeah,
to the people who
it's
was like,
interesting.
nigga, go watch the movie or whatever, I'm gonna go watch the movie.
I'm gonna check it out.
What's the name of it? I'm gonna Google it. Will
Yeah,
and Jaden.
Will and Jaden movie.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that shit up though.
Check it out.
So, what y'all think about this nigga Braun? Braun.
Brian.
Man, I promised school. He and
Oh wait, did we talk about that nigga?
no. Well, we talked about the school,
Okay.
but I'm saying he talked about the school and he
I remember.
got the Lakers and shit. Yeah.
But what about him? I'm saying though, y'all fucking with him? Y'all fucking with him in his move or what? What y'all think?
Nigga, I've been off LeBron. He's a great fucking player, man.
I fuck with him. He moving to LA to be a like when you be a Lakers, he in LA like it's 70 degrees all the time. Yeah. From Cleveland, where it's them harsh winters, you got your kids, your family picked up, moved to LA.
I fuck with it.
If he
I
play
fuck
with
with
his,
it. I fuck with it on a outside the NBA look.
if he play with his son, that'd be the hardest thing.
That'll be cool. Like I said, he can get about a year.
How old is your son?
He'll be in 8th grade. I think he about to be in 8th grade.
Why y'all think this nigga gonna wait all this more time?
His contract is 4 years.
His contract 4 years.
Yeah,
His son finna go to 8th grade?
yeah. So his son will be
That's 5 years, ain't
right. So in 5 years, his son will be eligible to be
it?
drafted.
Okay, wait.
I said he
That's
got
what that
about a year.
that's what I'm misconstruing because I don't really watch that shit. But
Yeah.
he signed with them 4 years. He ain't just because after 4 years. He ain't. Because I keep thinking after the 4 years he retired
No,
to do what he really want to do in LA.
it's possible.
So that's what I'm saying. How y'all think if he gonna retire in 4 years, he's still gonna play with his son when his son come out?
Oh, well, if he retires,
Okay, well think about it like this. You didn't play probably 20 years, 19 years in the league, and now your son is maybe a top 10 draft pick, and you're a free agent. So you can play one more year and play on your son's team.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be bro.
Playing with dad.
Like think about if you could play with your 18, 19 year old,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah, I fuck
So
with
y'all
that.
think he just gonna soon as they agree, we grabbing his ass. Whatever team we going, he going. We come as a pair now. Y'all think?
No, because if they change, if they speculate that they're gonna change the rules, so you don't have to go take the 1 year no more. So if you can go straight out of high school again,
No, I'm saying you think since his contract up with the Lakers in 4 years, do you think once he do whatever and jump with whatever team, he gonna take him with him? Like, all right, we coming together.
Like a
Whatever
package
team I
deal?
go to, yeah.
maybe if he still, I mean, he LeBron, and you
He fuck
probably
around and stay with the Lakers then.
maybe
Okay.
you want to play. Would you rather play against your? Would you want to?
No, I'll play with him.
Would you want to Would you want to cook with or against? That's what it is. Would you want to play hoop with or against your kids?
If I
Either
was,
or
if I
would
was
be pretty-
Bron,
Yeah.
if I was Bronny, I'll play with my phone. I
Yeah.
might as well.
Now, how raw the kid would be.
He nice.
Look. Another LeBron on the court down there.
LeBron
He nice.
LeBron get to
His
play his younger self. So
I read his favorite player is Russell. His favorite player is Russell Westbrook.
I can see that.
He nice.
Westbrook.
He in 7th grade. He took off and tried to again.
I don't know why I thought he was older than that. But I be seeing them little clips. He be going crazy. That's why I just be seeing his ass dunking and shit. I'm like,
Yeah, LeBron.
man, he like what, 15 or something? That's why I'm like, damn, all right.
In
That's why
7th,
I'm
yeah.
like, then that's why I'm like, all
7th
right.
grade.
Hell no, you
14.
ain't 15. No, you failed, nigga.
He's 14.
You failed if you
Yeah,
7th
no,
grade.
he's 14.
No, you like 13.
I believe.
But I'm saying though, that's just how old I thought he was. I thought he was like 15. Then they were saying he gonna play in the league. I'm like, oh, yeah, 3 years, that ain't shit. But I see what you're saying. Now it all makes sense.
I fuck with it.
I don't really keep up with it. I just know LeBron playing for the Lakers, so I'm going for the Lakers this year. And whatever else I hear behind the scenes, that's what I'm running with. really
No,
watch
none of
this.
that shit matter. I'm with LeBron and we go.
Wildin'. That's cool though. I
Damn.
don't really fuck with him like that. But I fuck with him outside the NBA. Like, I
off the
feel like
court.
the off-court LeBron.
Yeah.
I feel like some fans would be going crazy with this LA shit though. With the putting his face everywhere.
But they said they ain't fuck. You saw the dude that really painted over it. That was him that painted over because he said people just kept saying shit and the face in it. He was like, man, I'm just gonna take it down.
Yeah.
But they said LA ain't even really fucking with it. Y'all watch Joe Budden?
Yeah.
Cause Joe Budden, they said Maul said that, and he was like, LA ain't really fucking
They
with it because they
painted
know he ain't in LA to really do shit for the Lakers.
You seen the
He
new
there to
one?
do some shit behind the scenes.
You seen the new one? It's a new one that they put up. Somebody painted where he's looking up. They painted like Staples and the old Forum, and it's like Kobe, Shaq, Magic, Kareem,
Oh, and he at the top.
and LeBron he like looking up at them. Like they sitting on top of the arena,
Oh,
and LeBron looking up at them.
no, I ain't see that one.
Yeah.
But-
all into this.
Yeah, I don't know. But like I said,
They putting a lot of thought into it.
They snapping.
It mean a lot to people.
They
out of
snapping.
4 years,
He
Probably
got
get
3
two.
with an option for the 4th.
he gonna get 2 rings.
I said this on one of the podcasts. I
Yeah.
feel like he could bring 2.
He gonna bring
Yeah.
2 and 4.
He graduate. I mean, not graduate. He retired with 5, and he shut everything else down. So fuck all that 6 rings. He ain't beat Jordan. It took him 12 times. Eat a dick. 5 and beat all the fucking 5 and beat all the fucking stats.
Now, what if he never gets another ring? What would this mean?
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be let down. But I'll be like, he's still that fucking nigga. And just like
Exactly.
everybody else that's wrong that justify wrong shit, even though they know the fucking truth, I'm gonna be one of them niggas. I'm gonna be like, yeah, so what the fuck ever? He still did this. But
LeBron
if he leave with 3, I don't
doesn't
be like,
have to win any more rings for me to know he's a great player, one of the greatest players of all
but
time.
I feel like he could.
Okay.
That's what I feel like. He could win another, just to be like, shut y'all bitch
I ain't
ass
even
up.
gonna lie to you.
Let me retire
Because
with 4 or
he's
5.
so great around, like, on the court still right now, I would probably even go so far as to say a lot of people believe he should. Like, if he don't win, you're going to look at him like...
That's what I'm saying. That's what'll bother me. It'll be like, you did every fucking thing.
Exactly.
You
like,
made it every fucking time.
you
like,
set
what the
this
fuck
up
is-
so...
And then...
That shit is going to be wild.
And then your ass just... You done been there hella times and you only won 3. And I'll be like... You know you could have did that shit. And every time, but...
He ain't finished.
That shit rigged. We all know this shit rigged.
He ain't finished, bro. Like,
But
you gotta
ain't
finish
He
something.
gonna leave with 5.
Give him 5. Yeah.
Give LeBron 5. He gonna retire with 5. That's
Yeah.
4 more years.
LeBron,
to
he
do
don't have to
hella more
do nothing
stats.
else for me to look at him.
No, he don't, but it'll be like, you know you could have did it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's what it is.
I think I give him 4.
4 is good, but 5 is like, 4 would be like,
5
alright.
he there. 5 he said
5,
set.
he like,
He
Yeah.
said,
nigga, shut y'all bitch ass up.
It's
But
fucked
4
up.
is like,
You want
I
to
got
say
4.
he said now, but you still kind of like...
You got faith in him.
Yeah,
You
because
know
I
he
still...
gonna, if you can go for another
yeah.
4 years,
Yeah.
nigga, you know you got this shit. You
Yeah.
got another 2. You got what? 2 in Miami, right? 2 in
Yeah.
Miami, 1 in Cleveland.
Mhm.
Get your ass 2 in Lakers and retire. And chill the fuck out. Retire with Kobe. That'd be fucking crazy. On head. And next thing you know, he's still in New Jordan, man.
They gonna say that some people saying he the best player. He's the best player to ever put a Lakers jersey on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny. I think that's just some trolling shit. I don't know, but like I say, I don't watch it too much. I just know whatever LeBron go, that's where I'm going. His ass is raw. I know Kobe, but I ain't really like Kobe growing up. I know he raw as fuck, but I don't know all the stats and shit.
No.
I just know LeBron be
Yeah.
like first in this one, second in this one, first in this one, fourth in this one, third and fourth in this one. And he got such and such more goals to be up upon that. That's all I fucking
Right.
know. Everybody else, I don't fucking know. So we'll see how this shit go.
You fuck with the WNBA? Y'all fuck with the WNBA?
I don't watch basketball, so
I was finna say I don't watch sports.
I see shit on Instagram. If I see this girl, but I be mad. I be like, ain't nothing to dunk. I be wanting to see some dunk.
Shout out to the WNBA.
They be-
That's the only thing that tweaked me out.
They be
Like,
straight laying up.
that's the only thing that
That's
tweaked
all I
me
be
out.
wanting to see.
It's
The dunk,
good
when you see a
basketball.
dunk though, you be like,
But
Like-
no, I don't watch.
Okay, so somebody
NBA
scored
to watch.
53 points in
that's
a
a lot of
game.
They
damn
did?
points.
Yeah,
In the NBA, in the W,
in the WNBA, somebody scored 53 points in a game a week ago.
didn't even know it. Didn't even
But I'm
fucking
saying,
know it.
yeah, so they be hooping, but yeah,
I know they do.
they
They
be
be
hooping.
they be nice with it.
It's-
It's just
It's not as explosive as the NBA
So,
is. They
yeah.
be hooping on.
What do y'all? I saw an argument, and they said that they should be paid more.
They should be paid more.
Why?
Not
What's paid? How much do they make? Because I don't really know. I just saw the argument. How much do they make? Can we look that up?
they probably make in a year, they probably make, the best player probably make like 2 mil maybe.
2 mil.
Yeah. But it's not about the dollar amount, it's about the way they split the money with the team.
oh,
That's what they
that's
talking
why
about.
you talking like
I'm saying so.
So like in the NBA, they split the bread 50-50 with the players. So like I own the team, the players association, I split the bread with y'all 50-50.
okay.
In the WNBA, it's 70-30, I think. So they like, why do we only get 30% of the money and we're professional basketball players? Just like,
Because nobody watches them, so y'all don't get enough chance to
The
get
crowd
fucking
isn't
money.
racked in as much.
This shit looks like a high school. the crowd looked like a fucking high school. Like you said, that shit didn't even come across my Instagram that they made. But I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I'm not gonna watch it just because I don't watch it, but I'll be like, damn, they ass ballin'. And then
They be hooping.
They be
But
hooping.
I never
just
even,
watch sports
I don't
like
even
that.
know when that shit come on. Nobody on my timeline talks about, hey, y'all seen the Chicago Sky game yesterday?
But see, you know who they are though.
Because my step-pops used to go to their game.
See,
He
everybody.
went like 2 or 3 times, but a lot of people don't go. I was shocked. I was like, y'all went to a WNBA game?
They decent.
But
Allison
watch it
Quickly,
enough
like
to really-
a forward guard. So Allison Quickly just won the 3-point contest, back to back. She played for the
71,000.
Stars.
Average salary cost an hour.
Yeah, I just said shit.
So it was reported at
Being
75.
hopeful. Being
He was over the
hopeful.
line. He wasn't even
I just said some shit.
total
Hey, you stupid.
157 WNBA players. 11 million. So they ain't get paid shit. I heard some of them still. I mean, they get paid more than me. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
for them to get paid more, hell no.
They want to split the bread 50-50.
$11,775,000.
That's better.
Divided by 157. That's 75 a year.
That's not better.
They still working jobs.
Right, so they hoop year round. Because they hoop overseas.
Damn.
Like,
Year round.
I thought
like Candace Parker might win the NBA, like she might win the MVP in this country and in China in the same calendar year. Like in the same cycle, 365. That's all that's what they be talking about. Like they professional hoopers, we should split the bread more. Not necessarily we should be paid. We should sign a $30 million contract.
I mean, if they start being raw, I feel like they could be like, hell yeah, pay their ass what they paying the dudes.
Yeah.
If they ain't bringing in shit, if you say they balling,
I mean, if the shit changes,
See,
crowd,
that's what they said. They not saying they want to be paid what the dudes want to be paid.
but
they just want to be paid more than what they're getting paid.
you
Right.
still gotta. I don't know how that
Yeah.
shit works.
Like they said, we want to split the bread with the owners 50-50, not,
Okay, I get what you're saying.
you know what I'm
Not
saying?
37-30.
Right, yeah. Like they just trying to split some shit.
Okay.
Salute.
But I don't know. If they guys get wrong, I'll start watching. I'll tune in and have me a favorite WNBA player. Wherever
They
she
cute,
go,
boy.
wherever she go, I'll go.
They be bad as hell.
Ain't no-
I don't really
Can
know.
I say that?
I don't know.
I mean,
But-
that's
But
Boy,
probably
they
a
be
little
bad as hell.
wrong.
But yeah, they all
probably
fine.
right.
But I mean, damn, I can't even. Ain't got no taste. Cut that part too. I can't keep it. Cut that part that I said. Cut that part.
What
But
the fuck is going on?
Shout out to OT.
Cut it.
But nah. I find me a favorite little player.
Nah, man.
Oh,
Shout out to
follow.
the WNBA, man. They
Shout
shit.
out
Most
to y'all.
definitely.
Hopefully y'all get.
I
get
mean,
what y'all own.
They'll bust my ass in the basketball.
I did my
game.
best.
No, no. I will bust their ass.
I don't play basketball.
I will
so-
bust one of their ass. I will
Hey,
bust one of
you
their
seen
ass.
that episode of, you remember that episode of Martin where that nigga went to hoop against them, against, I don't even remember who it was. It might have been Lisa
I
Leslie.
was gonna say
maybe.
it sounded like Lisa Lesbian. I think I saw that episode.
Yeah.
Nah, I will serve. I will.
Yeah.
That man say he's
No.
serving it hot.
I'm not playing.
For real.
I ain't even played in here. You gonna in a few years you gonna make me come out of retirement, stretch and shit.
I don't fuck with the sport.
Nah.
like
I'm
too
taking
much.
all Steph Curry's and
Do you
layups.
fuck with going to the sport though? Do you fuck with like going to? Would you go to a WNBA? Like if somebody
I'm not
gave
going
you,
to nobody basketball game.
no.
No, because I don't do nothing for me to sit there.
What about a baseball game?
I'm really not. That's
I fuck
What?
with baseball games.
I fuck with it, but no, I probably go to another baseball game. Not just cause, but it's still the same thing. It'll just really be me sitting there.
I like the atmosphere of baseball.
I went to a high school all-star game called the Double Duty Ratcliffe Classic at White Sox Park last week.
I went to a.
That's what it was called.
Yeah.
I went to an actual White Sox game.
Yeah.
My uncle took me and my cousin when we was like 8. So I've been to a baseball game and not been to a basketball game. I've been to basketball games, and at the high school, I'm like, yeah, this shit, I can't go. I only went to a few of them, but I went to those because I knew the people.
Yeah.
But now I ain't got the patience to sit in there. Nah, I'm good. You want to play 2K or something? Nah, I'll cheer for myself. Not on no stuff, but I ain't just. It's too long.
I
It's
feel
too long.
you.
I don't even like ball that much. But yeah,
That baseball game was decent. They played,
Oh, you got Mr. Commentary over here.
oh, that shit was funny, man. Nah, shout out to them, though. It was like a high school all-star game from kids, mostly from the city. Some was from, like, Michigan around. But they, the East team was down 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth. They came back and won. It's probably the best game I done seen in probably like the last maybe. It might be the best game I done ever seen in person overall, like as a baseball game. High school.
I ain't never been to no high school baseball game. Them niggas used to shoot over where they was playing ball at. Baseball at. So I never went to one of those games. And I ain't never go to the other school neither when they
Gotta
played
do it.
away. But I went to a lot of basketball games, but after that I was like, nah. They straight though. I watch that shit. If I go over somebody's crib, they watching, I'll be like, alright, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's tweaking, man, that shit crazy. You know, but after I go home,
If it's on the TV and I'm at somebody's crib, I shit.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna go to it myself.
Yeah, up until the playoffs, I ain't watching shit. I'm watching
That's
all
how I be
highlights.
feeling. I don't
I'm
get
watching
no
all
fuck.
highlights on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I'ma share that shit like, damn, he was going crazy yesterday.
Yeah.
Damn, his ass was snapping. But until playoffs come, that's when I slide over somebody's crib and watch that shit and go to the crib, talk about your shit. Like when the fucking Houston played Golden State and they was up 27 and lost.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I talked about that shit. I'm like, that shit real.
Oh, that
was
shit
my
be
whole-
wild, bruh.
You was up 27, you shot threes all the second half, and
They
you
be-
let them niggas catch up.
Things be
Don't
nervous.
talk to me. and
When
tell
that,
me that
remember
shit
that time they bust the Bucks? I think it was the Bucks. It was like,
That shit was ugly. I don't even remember what the score was. I just remember when the highlight came on, I saw the score and walked out.
nigga, that shit was like 40 to 100.
It was bad. Yeah, they beat him by like 50 points,
Oh, hell
60
no.
points.
Bro,
Like, how you look in an NBA game? Man, you crazy.
that's embarrassing.
You looking like
No. That
you
shit
bought a
crazy.
ticket.
That's another thing.
That nigga sold you that ticket outside for $150.
Talking about outside.
Yeah.
Dude.
And you get in there and they, wow, you bought 2 on. You niggas lost by 40, 57.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
that shit crazy.
Yeah, but me and you
I
saw
only
that.
seen that shit on the video game.
Me and you saw that and laughed so hard. Like, your niggas ass, bro.
Wow.
Niggas ass.
No,
I'm
that
like,
shit
this
crazy.
ain't never really happened, bro.
For
Really
real.
happened.
Wow. I think the Bucks.
No.
Fuck the Bucks.
It was the Bucks.
Fuck the Bucks.
Golden State fuck somebody up by that much? Or like, no,
That's
they
who it
fuck somebody
was.
up.
Wasn't it Golden State?
It
Oh, I
was
thought you
Golden
said
State.
Houston. I thought you said Houston.
No,
Okay,
Golden
Yeah,
State
nah.
fucked them up
Okay, okay.
so bad. It was funny.
That's who it was. It was
Yeah.
Golden State. They
That makes
fucked
sense
them
then.
up.
Yeah,
That
crazy.
should make too much sense, bro.
What?
Like, what? Oh. They supposed to do that.
Yeah, that shit crazy as hell.
Nigga, they balled on them niggas hard.
We got more weed.
That shit wild.
Always more weed. I'm hungry.
No, I still got a quesadilla in there for the eat.
Might be one of them this week. I don't know, man.
So do you have a preference between hot food and like I guess it was hot food and bacon?
Shit, well, bacon is what I got a degree in. So that's why I know how to just do a lot of dessert and shit. I can cook, and shit, truthfully, if I would have got into this school that I signed up for, I wouldn't have even really started the business as soon as I did. And I was going back to school so I could learn how to do the savory, which is hot side of cooking.
Savory, that's
So I could, you know what I'm saying, really do both. So then I could really jump into the edible game, killing on both sides. But nah, so desserts is what I really do and shit. So, but I fuck with the hot food. I can fuck around, play with it, but once I get really cold with it and shit, and people really start willing to pay whatever, you know what I'm saying, the only thing is you only make what motherfuckers really gonna pay for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
The demographics that you're working with, some are willing to pay. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I don't want to take that risk. I'd rather throw an event. I want to throw a little event together, see who will pay $50, you know what I'm saying, $100 a person. I do like 100, depending on, it'll be different things. You pay 50, you get a little course or something, you know what I'm saying. You pay 100, you get a decent little course or whatever. And that shit fuck around, be like a variety or whatever. I want to do some shit like that because I know everybody really ain't gonna pay. Especially now, shit, I'm doing hot food now, and a lot of people don't even really want to, they fuck with it, but they want to deliver. I don't want to dry you no hot food. You know what I'm saying? I want you to pick that shit, get it while it's hot.
Yeah.
Here, take, you know what I'm saying, how fucking spot supposed to be. But, no, as of right now, bacon and pastry is where it's at, the dessert. I'm more familiar with that side. There's a lot of shit once I look at a video or something, it's some shit I remember from the savory side. I could be like, oh yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Names start coming back. You know what I'm saying? You get nostalgia real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, ooh, and then I fuck around, make that shit at the crib or something, or just fuck around with it. But as far as wanting to get this shit in tune with what I do, I want to find me a nice little crowd, do that shit. And shit, I do that shit probably like once a month or something, just get motherfuckers high as hell.
Yeah.
But
The donut holes had me feeling like a kid, bro. You know I love donuts, bro. That shit crazy.
I'm gonna fuck around, bring them back. See, that be the thing. I just be trying to do so much. It might be some, you know, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? It be so much that I be wanting to do. I'll do this for a little minute, then I'll drop it, bring something else out, then stop it. Everybody be like, when you gonna bring this out? I be like, I could bring it back, but I want to show y'all this other shit too.
Right.
It be so much.
So many
I know what, you know
ideas.
what I'm saying?
What's coming?
It's like,
Right.
well, I don't know what the fuck I want to do. I don't want to keep doing this. And I'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'll do this. And then I'll remix it a little bit. And
That's cool.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, man.
Or if you ever change the whole menu up, that is fine. Just leave these.
Oh, no, the juices ain't going nowhere.
Those are here to stay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, the brownies is cool, but I hate the brownies.
Like you said,
Oh.
they 90 day 60.
You know what I'm saying? Cereal treats,
They're slightly
Yeah.
more. They're
they more up to date, but
2000-ish.
everybody got the same thing. Everybody got the Fruity Pebbles and shit. I'll be like,
that's the main. That's the,
I ain't
that's
gonna
the
trip
main
on that
one.
shit.
Fruity Pebbles,
But
Rice Krispies, probably.
motherfuckers came with the chocolate and all that shit, playing with the other shit. I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I want to do. I had the Snickers. I think I'm gonna bring Snickers back for the
I
people.
remember that shit. That shit.
Oh yeah, you couldn't even fuck with it.
Fuck.
Peanuts. But
Peanuts.
it's some shit I want to bring back, some more shit I want to play with, but I just be testing shit, trying to see what people head at. And I really I'm trying to show off. You know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to show the shit, it's like, all right, everybody do it, so just let me show you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, this, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me show you this. Everybody got dope shit. Shout out to everybody who got, you know what I'm saying, who got their shit rolling.
Right.
But everybody who got it, all right, now let me show you what I got. And it helps when motherfuckers know, be like, oh, this nigga official. This nigga went to school. This my people.
Yeah.
Everybody else just be like, oh, I know how to make it. I do. Woo. That's why I be like, all right, everybody know how to do this. Let me do some other little shit that everybody ain't thought of. Let me make some shit you want. Peach cobbler, a little banana pudding, little cookies and cream bar.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The Snickers and shit. I had the ice cream for a minute.
And it tastes good.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. The ice cream tastes like dope. the vanilla ice cream tastes like vanilla dope. Like as soon as you bit into a spoonful, you can taste the vanilla and weed. But that shit got you high as hell.
The only thing that tasted funny to me, and I expected it to taste like it looked, was the hard candy the first time around.
Yeah.
So I expect hard candy to taste like that. Though.
Yeah. But I'm trying to play with a little bit of everything, but I get bored fast.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? And some shit, I be like, the shit that I want everybody to see, like what I intended to do when I first came in, it'd be like, ain't nobody really fucking with it. I'll be like, I don't be salty, I still do whatever, but it'd be like, G, try this shit. But it's
make
cool.
a bunch of shit.
But it's cool. I'm gonna get this little event. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna just add that in, plan the little event. You know what I'm saying? Do a little, like somebody been suggested to me. They been told me I should do that because I saw something on her page that I knew from being in the industry and shit. So I'm gonna fuck around and do some of that. If people open-minded and doing whatever. Cause you know what I'm saying? There be people who they don't even want banana pudding. I be like, should I do this or brownies? They be like, no, do the brownies. You know what I'm saying? But
that red velvet shit you had that day fucked me up.
what?
With the chocolate chips in it.
Oh.
I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
It was like
It had the.
it was a slice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just so many ideas. This shit is just.
And that was like the chocolate on top. People don't need. They probably didn't have that kind of chocolate and don't even know what kind it is. That's a ganache chocolate I did on top of that shit.
See?
So that was me, really. You know what I'm saying? That was me making a fucking red velvet brownie. And then putting the ganache on top of that motherfucker with some chocolate chips. And that shit, I remember that because I did that shit for Valentine's Day. It was red and
I
black.
mean,
So you know what I'm saying?
That shit was amazing.
But I don't be sticking to them holidays. Everybody else be having 4-leaf clovers and hearts and shit. I don't be thinking about that shit.
Man.
I did this other shit that I did. I don't be thinking about that shit. Maybe I should, but maybe I could do shit in the shape of that, but I don't be thinking about that shit. It be other shit on my mind. Like, I just got other shit to do. Like, other shit I know I could do.
my friends, when they see your treats and they try them for the first time, they're artisanal. That's how they describe them to people. Artisanal, medicinal treats.
Tell them I appreciate y'all, but yeah, that shit. I ain't gonna lie. If you was in Atlanta with me and you saw me in school, you be like, man, that nigga ain't no shit. And shit, I done fuck around. Then passed that up. I done took that shit way serious. I mean, shit, I had to take it serious because that's what got me down there in the first place.
For
real.
But I started taking that shit for a joke, and other shit was just unmotivating my ass. So I, you know what I'm saying, went down a slight little wrong path, got back on my shit, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's where that shit come from. Cause I mean, shit, that artisanal shit you talking about, I couldn't do none of that shit until that's where the Hyatt got me. That's where I wanted to go to the Hyatt. And my OG got me in that hotel while she was in Atlanta. And shit, that shit was love. I got in pastry and I fucked up. And they fucking still worked with me. And I still was in that moment and I got way back.
Got in there and got
I
it.
used to love when I worked that shift to get plates to the customers and all that shit. So,
And now you got the
Already.
confidence to be a
Yeah.
business owner.
That's all I.
Black business owner from Chicago, in Chicago.
That's all I talked about. It's another podcast out there. Years ago, you probably, I don't even know, I could fuck around find it. I was talking about edibles on that. I just been speaking about a lot of positive shit on what I want to do in, you know what I'm saying, to fruition. I remember, you know what I'm saying?
Words speak life.
I remember telling my little brother, like, nigga, smoking with him in the car one day, I'm like, nigga, I'm telling Tony, I'm like, nigga, I want to motherfucking make some shit where you go over your people crib, you go over one of your friends' house and you see my shit, like, that's my brother's shit.
Yeah.
Like,
For
6
real.
months later, this nigga sent me a picture, like, I'm at so-and-so house, he sent me a picture of a bottle, of my bottle that they left
Yeah.
sitting around their house. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it's all about how you decide to do shit and how you what you know what I'm saying, what you want to do and staying dedicated. And that shit really get me because I look back on Facebook memories and I just see a lot of shit I used to put. Some of that shit I be having to delete. That shit be so fucking crazy, but a lot of shit that shit be positive. I used to be like, man, I'm gonna do this. I done been here. I want to do this and go there. And I done been there, did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I done got to where I wanted to be at a certain extent. And I see that so much, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to build more. And I be talking about going more. So I know that shit. You speak what you want into this shit. So
that's what
I'm
you
just
said.
still...
It's about having the confidence to keep putting that energy and that momentum into that shit, into the shit you believe in.
Yeah, and shit, that shit get you places as long as your ass stay 10 toes with it.
For real.
I've been fucking with it.
We gonna keep putting that energy into MediCakes. We gonna keep that momentum going. We gonna keep that momentum going on Turkeys on the Roof. We baked up here. It's been a baked podcast day.
Super baked.
And we got the confidence to keep putting this momentum in it because we're going to keep having these conversations.
And keep rolling.
Shout out to MediCakes.
Shout out to MediCakes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Shout out to Turkeys on the Roof.
We done
Thanks for having me.
introduced MediCakes officially. It's another podcast out there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's another podcast out there somewhere. One day we gonna do something with it and release it.
Y'all gonna really have some
y'all gonna see the video footage. We gonna clean it up somehow.
Yeah, y'all to see that was way before this, but it's been one.
For real.
Appreciate you for having me the
All the
first time
time.
official.
All the time.
Building something.
He always right there. He got that shit rocking. For real. The quote today.
What you find, my guy?
Boy, this shit crazy. I found this shit hanging in the bathroom. It was, I don't know why I saw it, but here.
What the fuck?
I saw it, and then when I saw it, it was what it was.
Alright, well.
It's from Helen Keller.
Okay.
Helen Keller.
That's the blind and deaf thing, right?
Yes. It's optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. And really, the part of that stuck out to me is that nothing can be done without hope and confidence. You gotta believe in what you're doing, and you gotta have the confidence to keep putting energy and momentum into that shit. You feel me?
Now you said she's blind?
Yeah, Helen Keller, she blind and deaf.
And deaf?
And deaf, yeah.
What the fuck?
She hard.
You talking about hard.
She is, she
I don't
hard.
even want to speak on
Helen Keller hard as fuck, bro. How you blind and deaf?
What the fuck, B?
And you learn how to read and write.
You can't hear nobody.
One in the movie on her?
It's a lot of shit on her.
You can't see nobody or hear nobody. You
For real.
You literally in pitch black. You in space.